ọjọ́ kan òtítọ́ ó máa jáde. Mo kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pick offense nígbà tó sọ pé bàbá ọ lọ sí ọmọ yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ sí lálẹ́ yẹn gangan. Later I got to find out now that gbogbo kìíní yẹn àṣẹ irọ́ ni. I later found out also that wọ́n ní pé bàbá lọ kó aṣọ ó ti ń wọṣọ mọ́ ẹ̀. When I get to know like pé Mohbad kì í tún aṣọ tó máa ń wọ̀ kò kì í tún wọ̀ as a star. Bàbá tó dẹ̀ wà tó yẹ pé ọ̀nà ọmọ wà ń town wọ́n máa lọ pé ọmọ mi wá kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ yẹn kò yẹ yín bàbá lè gba ọmọ ẹ lè fún bàbá ní kọ̀dáàdì mi mo ra ṣẹ́ẹ̀tì yìí o $500 ni mo ra ọ̀gbọ́n mi ò lè wọ́ mọ́ ṣe láìkẹ̀. I begin to reason the kind of relationship you have with your son. Likewise myself, the kind of relationship I have with my son ọmọ mi lè lọ máa ṣọ mi gbà mí sí akọ̀kọ̀ sọ́run ni. Do you understand? So ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ irọ́ tá a ti rà based and we all only follow that narrative based on sentiment. Based on emotions. When you allow emotions to rule over your common sense, we allowed our me. I'm speaking for myself now. I think I allowed my emotions to rule over my common sense sometimes, and I got too judgmental. I was privileged to see the wife one-on-one, and I feel the pain the day I saw her wholeheartedly, and I can know the pain you are going through too. And if you wear that. So I'm putting this apology to you. When you go to Batiso, Emma Binu, Mofi, Emma Binu. I am so sorry. I am putting now to people listening now. You might think that he's only saying this to spite anyone. I am not stupid. I am not saying anything to spite anybody. Kò sẹ́ni tó rán mi níṣẹ́ pé kí n wá ṣe nǹkan tí mo ṣe. Kò sẹ́ni tó force mi dandan kò láti ṣe justice for Mohbad. Mo jà sínú ẹ̀ ni, mo join ẹ̀ ni, I joined the cause. So if I joined the cause and I did something wrong, psychologically, pẹ̀lú ọpọlọ pípé orí mi, mo ti rí nǹkan tí mo ṣe wrong. And I had to like put an apology out there. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ irú wa yìí pọ̀. Tí wọ́n lè jáde wọ́n ti sọ di iṣó inú ẹ̀kún àmà fi ṣàmúmọ́ra ni wọ́n fi para ni sọ̀rọ̀ mi ò yé yín but I believe one cause like justice for Mohbad is what I want and I want to beg you for something ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ gba family ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo ìdílé yẹn kó wà papọ̀ nǹkan tí mo ní kó fẹ́ máa preach nìyẹn. That family must come together. I beg you. That family must come together and fight the justice for Mohbad. That's the only thing. I put one narrative today. Cocolet was there. Àwọn èèyàn wọ́n wò pé tọ́ba ti sin Mohbad irú èmi ń sìn mo lè má wọ́n ti ọjọ́ tó kún bàdé fún mọ́. But picture Mohbad máa wà nínú ilé yín ó lè má sí nínú ilé mi. Fọ́tò tẹ bá Mohbad yà ó máa wà lórí fóònù níjọ́ kan ẹ máa scroll débẹ̀ ẹ máa rí fọ́tò tẹ bá ọmọ yín yà. Kò dẹ̀ lè ṣe kó tó máa mú ìwà fún yàn. Ọlọ́run wa máa pẹ̀tù sí yín lọ́kàn ọkàn yín Ọlọ́run á gbomi ìrẹ̀lẹ́lẹ́kún Ọlọ́run á rẹ̀ yín lẹ́kún. Mo lè sa àti ṣé àdúrà yẹn náà mo ti gbà fún ìyá Mohbad Ọlọ́run á máa rẹ̀ yín lẹ́kún. Gbogbo bólè tẹ ẹ ti rí tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yín ẹ ní fi orí ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ ògo tó dẹ̀ wà nínú ìdílé yìí kò ní parun ṣẹ́rí tí ògo yẹn bá máa parun nǹkan kan mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe tí ògo tó wà nínú ìdílé yín o tí ògo yẹn bá máa parun ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo ìdílé yẹn kó fọwọ́sowọ́ papọ̀ mi ní kẹfẹ́ yà Mohbad ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo ìdílé yẹn kó fi ọwọ́ sowọ́ papọ̀ kó wà ní ìṣọ̀kan. Inú ní máa dùn ní ìjọba wà l'Amẹ́ríkà tẹ́ bá pè ya Mohbad bí ayé Mohbad máa ní Texas báyìí báwo ni àṣetútù ò pọ̀ jù àdúrà nǹkan ló wà ní Germany jẹ́ kí jẹ́ ìpàdúrà kẹ́ ṣe fídíò kọ̀ kẹ́ máa bára yín sọ̀rọ̀ mo tọ́ pè ní ẹbí nìyẹn ẹ ti share nǹkan kan you share one significant thing which is ẹ̀jẹ̀ àbáyín share nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn o. Àbáyé kí ẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn àtẹ̀yìn àti ya Mohbad àtàdúrà àti blessing ẹ̀jẹ̀ wà láàrin yín àwọn aráàta agbọ̀rọ̀dùn ló pọ̀ jù nínú wa ṣe nínú àwọn àtàwọn àtà yẹn náà olórí burúkú náà pọ̀ jù nínú wa ọ̀wọ́n tí ò fẹ́ kí nǹkan tó náà wọ́n pọ̀ nínú wa. Me I am saying this based on where I stand. I owe nobody any apology. Ẹ bá jáde fún mi ẹ bá ṣe tó òfin mi wàá ṣe tó òfin yín òótọ́ ti tèmi nìyẹn tẹ bá ṣe ṣòfin tẹ bá jáde fún mi màá jáde fún yín olórí burúkú pọ̀ nù yín ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ sọ ọmọ nù ìwọ́n máa ń gba àdúrà kan á dé àní ní mo gbé sọnù bí ò ṣe bí ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé yín àní orí ẹ̀gbà ọlọ́run àrẹ̀ yìí lẹ́kún àrọ̀ gbogbo ìdílé yẹn àrọ̀ gbogbo ìdílé yẹn lẹ́kún mo wá fẹ́ ṣe ètò kan o èpè yẹn ti ń circulate lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí kẹ́rí gbogbo ibi tí òkìkí Mohbad kàn dé gbogbo òkìkí ẹ̀ ó kàn dé pátápátá gbogbo àwọn tó lọ́wọ́ síkú ẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ yàdí lágbára ọlọ́run gbogbo tí òkú yẹn dé gbogbo tí òkú yẹn dé gbogbo tí òkú yẹn dé all over the world France, Australia, everywhere.
Àmì o.
Wọ́n máa ṣe lẹ́yà orúkọ ẹ wá mọ̀ kí máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà àtẹ́ni yẹn àtúnkọ ìdílé yẹn pátápátá ló máa ṣe lẹ́yà pátápátá.
Àmì Jésù.
Ibi tó orúkọ yẹn dé gbogbo wọn tó lọ́wọ́ sí orúkọ wọn máa bàjẹ́ débẹ̀ ni àlórúkọ wọn àlórúkọ ìdílé wọn. Èmi apology to you one of these days if I see you one on one. I will apologize. When we continue to speak, ẹjọ́ ohun tí mo submit jẹ́ kí family yìí wà ní ìṣọ̀kan. Ìṣọ̀kan lábá ti dájọ́ sí ti o kí àmúti.
Sam Juju, you know, some people when things like this happen, don't worry about too mind about it. Some people will tend to believe you. Some people will tend not to believe you. But speaking to what you said earlier, Baba did not even go back to that house apart from the day he went there and he saw people in the house. All those clothes Mohbad has given to Baba even before Mohbad died. You understand? Mm-hmm. But Mohbad has been given. I came to America now to see my dad and my mom there. Look at what you no, I'm not. I haven't died in the Chinese. The top I gave to my dad. The top I gave to him 4 years ago. 4 years ago. To that once a family near no, I Chinese. My dad was wearing that yellow top. Timofun, turn on like talk balon. Timothy wore. He was wearing it this yesterday, no. And but all what on our dad in the restaurant, our family said, baby, she will not actually have any more rotina. 4 years ago, in November, but was in Nigeria from there. So all those things, it's even natural. But Baba did not even go to that house. After that day, he has never been to that house. Uncle push you wrong, like you said now, and that is the truth. These things are the things some of us know that made us believe that they were spreading a wrong narrative. I'm more sure that a broom will be a woman will be in touch with whatever in my life. I feel like I show you. You know, every time Tibabati Yama Jela or money, unnatural, but what true is there? People are good. He has never been to the house. So you get so. But we thank God that at least knowing the truth and the truths are coming out. And the Bible says that if you know the truth shall set you free. But Sam Jojo, if this intention, me personally, Olagata, I believe you until proven otherwise.
Lagata, let me just quickly interject you now. See, okay. I didn't come to justice. Let me just quickly interject you. I never came to justice for Mohbad to make a dime or to connect with people. Do you understand? And to the glory of God, me, did not partake, did not collect a dime from anybody. That aside, me did not collect a dime. Wherever they are having their buaha of money, you will never hear my name. Now, the good part of it is this. On MFM's platform, have you ever heard a name being dragged about money or no money?
No, I got the king right.
Ibi tèmi dúró sí tèmi ti preach gospel ti tèmi ṣé o ti gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ owó ṣòwò rí ń bẹ̀ tó o bá ti gbọ́ ń bẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ ṣì dúró síbẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ ṣì ń preach gospel mi báyìí. See, whatever, me, what I'm saying is this: I owe nobody any explanation. I owe nobody no apology than Baba Mohbad. Timo apologize by on air and physically. I will still apologize. One of these days, I will have the opportunity to say him, which I will apologize. Do you understand? I am not doing this to sway people or to spite people. Let's see, sharing people yìí, òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ máa ń kúrò, òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ òkúrò létí ti tèmi mọ́, tèmi fi ń sọ ọ̀pọ̀ tèmi ń sọ yìí ń sìn. Tó bá jẹ́ pé irọ́ tẹ tà fún mi lórí ọ̀rọ̀ aṣọ àtàwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan tí mo dẹ̀ ti rí àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan tí mo ti gbọ́ àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan tó jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ ni. It would be wicked of me not to come out and debunk it and come and I should not come out and apologize now.
It. God bless you.
Do you understand? Now, some people, not today, wọn ò dẹ̀ ready láti change. Àwọn míì tó dẹ̀ gbé irọ́ yẹn dání, wọn ò dẹ̀ ready láti gbé irọ́ tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn, wọn ò dẹ̀ ready láti gbé irọ́ yẹn sílẹ̀. Now, another question is this: jẹ́ ìbéèrè question yìí. Jẹ́ ìbéèrè question yìí. Jọ́ tó lọ lọ́hùn. Ṣé wọ́n accuse Baba Mohbad pé Baba Mohbad ló pa Mohbad?
Yes, no.
No. Oh, get it. So, according to you and I now. Yeah. Wait. Now, get me question here, Dada. Now, ṣé Baba Mohbad wà ńbẹ̀ nígbà tí Mohbad kú ni?
Baba ò sí ńbẹ̀, of course.
Kò sí ńbẹ̀ àbí? Now, to me, for the fact that the man, the Baba Joseph Aloba was not there when he died. Me, I'm drumming my support for the Baba at this moment. The mother too was not there when he died. So I'm drumming my support for both of them. Do you understand? I'm privileged to speak to the mother. I am drumming my support for them. See, I am not at the point of kind of like arguing blindly. Me, Temani, unnecessary conversation pẹ̀lú wọn kan. But tó bá bú mi lóòótọ́, tó bá mi ò ń bú obìnrin tí mo ṣe wà yìí. But wọn ọkùnrin torí wọ́n ti burú nínú wọn yẹn. Tó bá ti jáde àbí tó bá ti ká wọn mọ́ ẹni wíyẹ̀. Ibi tó bá ti ká yín mọ́. Màá pè yín ìpínyẹn màá bọ̀ obìnrin. Màá respect mọ́. Mi ibi tó bá ti ká àwọn ọkùnrin yẹn mọ́ tọ́tọ̀ náà fẹ́ tún bọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Màá fún wọn jẹ àjọ máa dá àgàrà wa.
Good morning, everybody.
Hold on, sugar please. Sanjojo, má bu Abati because autistic child ni o, má bu.
No, I don't have issue with Abati. I don't drag Abati. I kind of like at times tó bá ń bú ọmọ mi no ní issue pẹ̀lú Abati. Mo ní issue pẹ̀lú àwọn àgbàlagbà. Àwọn tó sọ pé àgbàlagbà ni wọ́n lè ní problem pẹ̀lú. Ọ̀túnba. That man. Mo fẹ́ mú bàbá yẹn sọ́wọ́ ẹ̀kún wọn wà lọ́wọ́ mi mo ṣe máa tẹ̀ ẹ́ fọ́ very soon. Mo máa tẹ̀ ẹ̀kún wọn fọ́ very soon.
The two so no leave one o.
That other one wait where's the remote? I don't set. Where's the remote?
Sister Yeti why tell you sọ pé kí Sister Yeti why tell you sọ pé kí Sanjojo mọ̀ wá fún Abati. Because Abati ti ní àrùn ọpọlọ tẹ́lẹ̀.
Ada for you torí authentic command ni authentic command pátápátá.
No.
Everybody, good morning.
Let's just quickly make a disclaimer here. Hold on, please. Lagata. Yeah. Now, there was this day I messaged Aries. You understand? I messaged Aries. And can you ever read this on here? I messaged Aries.
Hold on.
Yeah, I messaged Aries. Yeah, and I sent to her, hello, sis, I need to talk to you. One, you okay? One, can I have your contact? I need to talk to you. The next thing she did was like, she came on air like, Sam, you get everybody contacting me. Can you call? And the only thing I want to tell that woman was this. The only thing I want to tell that woman was fi baba sílẹ̀ kí n dẹ̀ sọ ọmọ ọkọ tèmi mọ̀ tójú òótọ́ fún just because she is a host and I think if I talk to her she will be able to listen. She went on there to say Sami Jojo yẹn tiẹ̀ ń bèrè contact mi kí ló fẹ́ fi ṣe but by the time she saw that I came out people were dragging me back and forth. She now sent me a message and she's checking up on me that we need to talk. I did not reply her. But whatsoever anybody is doing, tó bá jẹ́ pé òótọ́ 1 naira lẹ́ni tó wà lọ́wọ́ yín, ẹ dúró sórí òótọ́ 1 naira yẹn. Ẹ má sọ òótọ́ 1 naira nù, ẹ má taarọ́ 50 naira. And do you get? Let all parties come together, fight justice for Mohbad. Where I'm coming from on MFM's platform, we are standing for justice for Mohbad. And we are standing for the family to work together. And we are standing for the truth. I'm saying this. I want to Olashade said something yesterday. Oni ominu kọ́ọ̀pù ó lè gbé èèyàn lọ o. Ṣé ń gbọ́ ẹ̀yin wèrè? Ominu kọ́ọ̀pù ó lè gbé èèyàn lọ o. Ẹ má lọ bí ẹ sì máa o. Ominu kọ́ọ̀pù lè gbé yín lọ o. I am standing for justice for Mohbad. I support Joseph Aloba. I support Iya Mohbad. Abosede Aloba. I am supporting them. I'm drumming my support for them. And please, gbogbo àwọn táwa lórí bíbá ẹ̀, we are 250. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run mo fi bẹ̀ yín. Mo fi kúnlẹ̀ mo fi bẹ̀ yín. Ẹ jẹ́ kí family yìí kó wà ní ìṣọ̀kan. Preach peace for this family. I beg of you, everybody please. Lagata, you in particular, I want you to drum that support for that family to come together as a force to fight for justice. You are a host, you go around from platform, people know you. Your name too. Orúkọ ẹ ò kéré, jọ̀ọ́ mo fi bẹ̀ ẹ́. Please. Drop that support. Thank you so much.
Sam Juju, to be honest with you, I am really impressed, and I am happy that I know that you are a man that has sense, and you are learned, you know. And this is the first impression I had about you the first day you spoke on our platform. But I genuinely know that one day, there is only one thing that makes a man a great man in this life, is when you realize something and then you actually come to, talk about it and hold on to the truth, and you're standing by the truth. Even when you're about 8 years, when you're about coins here, but let is maybe like your conscience, your mind, your sanity, your mental health with Omar Ragabwe, it's the best thing you can ever have in life. Knowing for the fact that you were able to correct something within yourself without of what these people will say or that person will say. That shows how a man you are. And to be honest, I know some people might not believe you or whatnot, but at least me, like I said earlier, apology, that we have apologized, and I'll follow this account back, in this justice for Mohbad. O máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan nígbà yẹn, o máa ń sọ pé bó ṣe wà yìí o, tí mo mi ní ẹ o, pé bọ̀, omi pé wọn láti ṣe enemy, a lè parí lọ́la ká rí nǹkan gidi tàbí bára wa ṣe, o máa ń sọ statement yẹn. And it is the truth. It is the truth. So me, I appreciate you coming out boldly to put corrections and obviously, talking like this. I adopt my cap for you, Sam Jojo. You won my heart, honestly, honest truth. Thank you.
Lagata, Sam Jojo. In fact, I'm very happy this afternoon. God will continue to bless you. You know what make me happy? Because voice in ó heavy jù tó papara nù lọ. Tí Ọlọ́run bá ń lo àwọn kan, tó máa sọ pé k'Ọlọ́run máa lo àwọn ọmọ, Ọlọ́run á drop wọn, á wá gbé ẹlòmíì káàtì ẹ̀rù, á wá gbé dìde. In fact, platform yẹn gan heavy jù tó papara nù lọ. In fact, I'm very happy pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ láàárọ̀ yìí. God will bless you. Ojú òní tì yín lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Jojo, good morning, everybody. Good morning, the panelists. Good morning, host.
People at the camp, people
Sammy
are
Jojo.
entering the justice.
I was actually angry before I entered this platform this morning because there was one platform which is Aries. Adenike. I bumped into Adenike
Just leave that
when
one.
she was playing Papariano, cursing everybody who went to Baba's live stream yesterday, also cursing Baba Mohbad.
Nah, so Papa
I was so angry. But coming here this morning to hear from Sammy Jojo, man, my spirit has just been lifted up. Like I'm surprised to hear all this from Sammy Jojo. Sam Jojo, if truly your repentance is real, God will favor you. God will...
No, please, no, that's an understatement. That if is an understatement. That if is an understatement. You know why I had to interject you now. Sorry, now to you. I watched Baba's live yesterday. I am this kind of person that I can read people. Do you understand? Me and my wife was watching Baba's live, and she said something for the first time. She said, "Atibati Babati she live, we enjoy show ye." That was what she told me yesterday. Atibati Babati man was so live, we enjoy show ye. And I was like, Kini Obini Yiri, I saw in a man that this man that is open to anything good. See, with everything, Baba, now let me break this down to you now. So, when people offend you, when I say I don't forgive you, tí ọkọ àti ìyàwó bá wà papọ̀ tí ìyàwó bá sọ pé tó bá ń bẹ ọkọ tó ní pé mo ti dáríjì ọkọ mi mo ti dáríjì ọkọ mi ó sì lè wà nínú but when you hear people say mo dáríjì ẹ tọkàntọkàn ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí mo dey understand Yorùbá gan ọ̀rọ̀ tó dín tó wọnú ni it is word that goes beyond just that word. If I say I forgive you, okay, I don't hear I feel nod my head wetin I go do dey inside my heart. But when you commit yourself with I have forgiven you wholeheartedly, it means if you hold anything against me aside from what you had said, that your heart, that your heart will ask you. Do you understand? That is just a basic understanding of me about when people say mo ti dariji e tọkàntọkàn, and when that Baba said mo dariji Karimo tọkàntọkàn, I felt it. And they made a statement also, like, more God or drag Yamubadi more. Now I said, yes, this is the light. This is what I want from the beginning. See, make I not tell you, make I not lie for you. Sherry Bubu causes, Bubu bully that I might be facing now started from the day I started drumming my support for Yamubad. When they used Yamubad to go and write a fake petition, and we came up on MFN's platform to come and debunk it. That was where they started having, when you want to use somebody to continue to come and debunk lies. Do you understand? Problem. But me, on MFN's platform, we stood our ground for Mama, like you did for Baba. Now, it's not going to be making any sense. If one side is standing for one person, another side is standing for one person, they are family. Why can't they come together? But if family come together, why can't this family come together as a force, as one, and push that notion for justice for Mohbad? Why will I be angry? Some people are hell-bent. They are wicked. They are not happy that this merger, or that the politics, when you look at politics very well, when they see a PDP and one other party want to go and merge, you see say other parties, they're going to run etasketa because they know that merger will yield something positive. Look at the like of AD and ANPP and NNPP and co. When they form a merger, do you understand? Look at the outcome. They form a strong alliance and they got the result. So I want that strong alliance, that strong collaboration, not for anything, my dear brothers and sisters. It is just for justice for Mohbad. I said something, if I dare you is what's going to give us justice. I am ready to dare anybody, Lagata. The music, Kani Mohbad dale lati read justice for Mohbad ni. I am ready to dale anybody to get justice for Mohbad. Now, if you think it's Gabody, if Gabody will give us justice for Mohbad, I am ready to Gabody.
I'm ready to Gabody anybody at all.
If being an alabosi, another word for me. If being an alabosi will give justice for Mohbad, I am ready to be an alabosi. We're playing field now. We are on air. Please, let us form an alliance together. This family needs to stand. So please, anybody that wants to speak, Emmanuel, if I am a man of my word, I don't retract my statement. I am a man of my word. When I now, Lagata is
Sam Jojo, even your wife said even Baba pray for Mama Mohbad that you did not cut down because she just comments now.
Yeah. My wife just comment. Where's the comment?
Is that not Lady Jojo?
Hello, Lady Jojo. Lady Jojo. Any FFM in your my wife is not Lady Jojo. But if you look at my if you look at my profile, you see my family is there now. Nothing to hide. Nothing. Ẹni tó bá ṣe nǹkan aburú ló máa gbé nǹkan pamọ́. Get nǹkan tí mo sọ my people. Ẹni tó bá hùwà ìbàjẹ́ ló máa gbé nǹkan pamọ́. Mi ní nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ gbé pamọ́ fẹ́ anybody. Mi dẹ̀ ní nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ benefit. My only benefit at the moment now, what I will benefit from is for this family to come together and get justice. Kódà yẹ kó ní kálukú kó gba ilé wọn lọ. Ó ti tó. But another thing, I want to preach something too. Your next inquest, please. Whoever that is going to be going to that next inquest, tó bá ṣe rí ni kẹ́ ṣe sọ. Ẹ má fi kọkún, ẹ má yọ kúrò ńbẹ̀. Please, I'm begging, and I'll keep pushing this notion too. The next inquest is so important to all of us seeking for justice. So the way they play am, na him make we bring am come market, make we come share am. Justice for Mohbad, I stand. I don't know about you, but me, justice for Mohbad, I stand, and I stand that family coming together. I will let someone else speak now. Thank you so much.
Wow. Mommy.
Mr. Gurezi, Captain. Heaven is here. Okay. Thank God, though.
Jesus, your Lord.
Well,
You are getting there.
what else can I say? Like I keep saying every day, I said the truth.
I'm listening to everything. Despite I'm not being able to speak now, but at least I'm with you. I'll pass my comments and give my contribution when the time permits. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. As I was saying before, the brother that spoke now, right? As I keep saying that the truth will set everyone free. You see, that truth that moves that truth that the man dropped from the first day will set everybody free. Like I keep saying all the time, he's the only man that actually spoke the truth. That's why, up to date, nothing has ever changed. And that truth will overcome every lie that's ever passed through. So, nothing to worry about. That's why I keep telling people, I know the justice will come. It might delay it. It will surely come. So, my brother, thank you very much for coming around to actually, for the contribution. We really appreciate it. Right? And I hope you can stand on your word. That's the only advice I can give you. Right? I hope the truth you follow through. But now that you know the truth, I hope you follow through that same truth. Know that you go back again and different narration come up and say, "Oh, I didn't mean it." I hope every word that came out of your mouth now is from your heart, because that is very important as well as a man. Yeah, I'm not going to say much, but I know Baba Mohbad is just a matter of time. You guys just watch out. All right? I hope, and I honestly hope that little boy we belong to Mohbad. We all hoping for that. But after the DNA, if it's something different, all that whatever money that everyone is shouting about is the reason why everyone is coming around and all that money, we will fight for every single penny that is of Mohbad to be returned to his family. So no one is, people don't really have issue. We don't really have issue with whatever that's in that account or any account that belongs to Mohbad, right? So some of us we stand by till after the DNA. After the DNA, that is when we come out, to actually, push the main fight. So right now, everyone should just be warming up. Personally, I'm not going to say much until after the DNA because really, I want that boy to belong to Mohbad. But if the DNA says otherwise, then the real fight will start. So that is for me for now.
Everyone is
Winners is next. Go on, Winners.
I just want to ask a question. Sorry, is Wummi ready to do the DNA?
Sam Juju.
That question, for me, it's a deep one because I don't want to speak on what I don't know, or I don't want to speak on what I don't know. But you can read the countenance of what is going on. Read the countenance of what is going on. Do you understand? I will put that back to you. Look at it. Look at the countenance of everybody involved, and look the person in particular involved. What is the countenance towards it? So you can pick your answer from there. Do you understand? So you can pick your answer from there. Yeah, thank you.
Coconut.
How did she just say monkey, Asian?
Everyone is coconut. Coconut in La Pupilo.
I have nothing to say.
No. I'll join back later.
I have nothing to say. I'm so happy for Baba Mo now because the real truth is coming out. Since yesterday or the day before yesterday, Sam Jojo is speaking loudly. Ó dẹ̀ ń sọ with boldness pé òun ti mọ òótọ́ pé òótọ́ dẹ̀ ti sọ oúnjẹ òmìnira. Mo sábà máa ń quote Bible pé a máa fi ìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀, a máa fi Bible tí pé Bíbélì ní èrè mi ń bọ̀ kánkán láti wá san fún olúkúlùkù gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ rẹ̀ ti rí. Iṣẹ́ àjẹ́ máa ṣe dáadáa. Ẹ máa para wọn. Báyọ̀ tó.
Well,
Bye, Selfie.
ẹ káàárọ̀. Mo kí everybody, Team Lagata, First Lady, brother mi Captain, Mama Yeti Dajo Maragi, Mr. Duresi.
Hey, by sense.
Mama Yeti Dajo. Mo kí everybody. Inú mi dùn ní àárọ̀ yìí.
By sense.
Nítorí jẹ́ kí inú mi dùn láàárọ̀ yìí ni wípé mo ti ń rí ọkùnrin. Mi ò tí ì rí ọkùnrin bíi Sam Jojo because wọ́n mọ̀ pé nǹkan táwọn ṣe ò dáa. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé àwọn ti kùnà. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wá síta gbangba. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wá ṣe àtúnṣe yẹn. In fact, àwọn olóògbé wọ́n fẹ́ gba àdúrà méjì mẹ́ta fún yín lágbára lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run ọ̀nà máa là fún yín lágbára lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run ọ̀nà yín ò ní dàrú lágbára lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run àwọn ọmọ yín ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó kù tẹ́ ẹ ti ṣẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ àwọn ọmọ yín ò ní jẹ́ lágbára lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run ẹ máa rójú rere àná ọlọ́run pàdé ní gbogbo ọ̀nà inú mi dùn gan sí yín o because mo lè flashback sí last year September bíi September 15, 16, 17 ká láwọn èèyàn rí òkúta ni tí bàbá Mohbad wà available wọn á ti ipa bàbá yẹn tipẹ́tipẹ́ bọ̀ lọ́jọ́ ìní ká ní bàbá yẹn ti kú ńgbà yẹn torí táwọn èèyàn sọ nípa bàbá yẹn ká bàbá yẹn ti kú lọ́jọ́ ìní ní ìsìn ẹ lè tọrọ ìdáríjì ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ bàbá yẹn mọ́ so inú mi dùn gan láàárọ̀ yìí ẹ ṣé gan mo dúpẹ́ ẹ keep it up àwa tó bá dẹ́kun náà tá a bá ṣe nǹkan sí ìta ẹjọ́ kò pẹ́ jù fún wa ikú òdọ́jọ́ àrùn òdòṣù ẹjọ́ nítorí ọlọ́run gbogbo àwọn tá a bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ sí àbí tá a bá ti ṣe sí tá a mọ̀ ẹjọ́ nítorí ọlọ́run ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣàtúnṣe ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ gan-an.
First Lady.
Good morning, everybody. Biceps, Nagata, everybody. Sam Juju. Is Sam Juju there?
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Sam Juju. I want to ask you questions. Are you for real, or is because you are hungry you are coming out and say you don't want to be among those people telling lies anymore?
Now, let me just explain something to you. Now,
all right.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense for me to fight someone else's battle. It makes no sense for me to fight someone else's battle. Why I said this is this. I am not in competition with anybody, number one. I am not a host. I'm not having a live stream or doing anything pertaining to that. That is number two. Now, the 3 point is this. I am fortunate to meet Mohbad. I've not been fortunate to meet Baba Mo, but I've been fortunate to meet Mama Mo one-on-one. Do you understand? We spoke, and I saw, and I know what I saw when they played Mohbad's song. When she listened, when mistakenly, she busted into tears. Do you understand? Mistakenly, she busted into tears. I was the one that was tapping at the prayer. Mama, am I worried? And I felt the pain of somebody losing a child. Do you get? And yeah, hold on, please. And I felt the pain of somebody losing a child, and I have been picking one point to another. See, to people that will not accept me, I don't want to be accepted. To people that will not like me, I don't want anybody to like me. Do you understand? Whatever I'm doing, it is not to spite anybody. It is for myself. Do you get my point now? It is for myself, for my sanity. For my sanity. Now, I had somebody fighting. See, let me tell you something which you don't know. I know what I know, what me. What I know is much more than what some people think they know, even some hosts. And I believe some of them believe that, like say this guy, he knows too much. It be like say this guy don't do some fact findings. It be like say this person don't know some things. And Konida, I keep telling people like, tó bá jẹ́ pé irọ́ one naira ni mo gbé dání, ẹ jẹ́ kí n dúró lórí òótọ́ 1 naira yẹn. Dá kí n gba irọ́ 50 naira dání kí n fi sápò kí n máa gbé káàkiri. Do you understand my point now?
Yes.
Now, the little truth that is out there, that the truth that you are carrying now, that you know, is what I know. I think I know past you. Do you understand? So it's not going to make any sense for me to boil it. See, I'm this kind of person, like, I had to drop my ego. I'm putting down my ego. Down. Throwing it away. I don't need to oppress anybody. Nobody can oppress me. I'm not oppressing anybody. I'm just doing this for myself and for justice. I'm not going to be joining any point of correction. I'm not going to be joining anybody. But I will be joining my voice from platform on MFM platform. Now, from platform, which is MFM platform, I will continue to speak the truth. Now, let me put this to you now. If Timothy so Timothy so truth here. Anything mo sọ tó ní ó ṣàgbọ́n nǹkan tí mo gbé dání. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo gbé dání. Now, ẹ máa wá mọ ibi tá a fi sí. Ṣé irọ́ la ṣe ń pa ni àbó òótọ́ ni? Go and answer the question yourself.
Okay, wait, don't go yet. The thing is that as at last month, you and I saw the video where you and King White were saying that a boy, a girl, and 2 boys. Abika sack one boy in I want you to explain that very well.
Let me tell you something. It seems you guys don't understand. If you kind of like understand politics well, you understand? This, if you understand politics well, you know, politicians will just say things to spite people to say. Now, whoever, if they send anybody to your midst, any kilo to achieve, now, go and look at the cause I'm championing now. I am championing the cause of the family coming together and fight for justice. Do you understand? It is different from me supporting another different narrative. I am supporting these people come together. Oh yeah, come under this umbrella and fight for justice, which I believe that is the only thing that can help. You know why? 11 months, family is divided. Everybody is fighting a different cause, different narrative, different stories. And we didn't get anywhere. Justice, until the justice. So what if these people, Tony Kalukuni Titi, Togbedani, Toba come in accordance and fight this single cause? Are we not going to get justice? We will get justice. So that is my own opinion. My last stand on it, like, see, no matter what, say, on what people yi, wọ́n láti dúró ìṣọ̀kan wọn ló ṣe pàtàkì, ìṣọ̀kan wọn ló ṣe kókó. We outsiders, we have done a lot of damage.
Yeah, right.
Pẹ̀lú ìtukùtù ìsọkúsọ, somebody will come with different narrative now. Let me tell you something now. Now, what Baba Mohbad experienced, ṣebí ṣé Ìyàmó náà will experience any? Who experience it now? Yeah. For people to see that woman at the market. Do you understand? It happens to the father, it happens to the mother. So I will now say, and I'm now saying the fact now, like these people, they need to come together and fight some cause, and some people are saying that I'm anti-justice. Ask yourself now, on what I want justice, you go. Nobody support the notion that the father and the mother should come together and fight a cause, and somebody is now saying I'm anti-justice. Who is doing justice?
No, you can't say that. Because nínú àwọn fídíò tí màmá yẹn ti ṣe àtàwọn tó wá mail màmá yẹn sí. Fídíò yẹn sí.
Let me explain those videos. See, Mama started having problem. Mama's problem started the very day she debunked the accusation, the petition. There. Mama started having problem the day she debunked that petition. The fight, whatever that people, whatever platform is having against MFM at the moment, and just because MFM use a platform to debunk lies. So and when you see when Karimo came out to start drumming her support, like she just want to spill the truth, you will never see me condemn Karimo, and you will never see MFM condemn Karimo. Do you understand? A lot of people had issues with that also. Do you understand? Karimo le dúró lórí òótọ́ títí ẹ̀ tó ń mọ̀. So if Karimo can stand on a little truth that she's drumming support for, why will you now believe that me, the one that I'm coming out to drum support for now, you are not going to take it, you are not going to believe it? No, it's not possible now. Nobody knows me. Ori online lati pade. And after justice for Mohbad, everybody will go their house. Everybody will go their house. So I am just in support of the truth. Nobody paid me. I'm not in anybody's payroll. Nobody is supporting me. I don't want any support from people. I keep telling people. That's let me bust your bubble.
Okay.
Ever since they started justice for Mohbad, Mama son kokon someone your gift me making so thank you. You know why? Because those gifts. Yeah, I don't know. There was a time I had to like I said I might be no quick because those things they are not important to me. Do you understand? They are not important. You can see that they don't gift me motor change. I cannot attach my card. But I just believe that this is my voice. This is my voice. Yeah, this is my voice. I'll use it to push a positive narrative. Now, let me put this to you. Aside justice for Mohbad, there are platforms that I speak about marriage, about life. There are platforms on YouTube that I call in, shows that I call in. I go by the name Juju on such platforms. Do you understand? So when I now felt like I owe nobody any explanation, I have made an open apology to Baba. Now, for instance, now I made an apology to Baba for everything, whatever that I've said. I withdrew my statement. I made an apology. I prayed for him. So bad do latte about if we must switch. So we can check brain me. You can check brain me now. Do you understand? Lagata. Why me and Lagata were doing justice, blah blah blah. We had our issues. I don't apologize to Lagata today. Lagata, whatever you think I've said, I am sorry.
When you're saying you apologize to Lagata, what about Westo?
Westo, if I have to have a conversation with Westo and it deserves an apology, of course I will apologize to Westo.
Do you know why I said so?
Yes.
There was an issue that happened some time ago, and when they are trying to trash the issue to settle up some other things, we heard that you and Lagata discussed how they are going to arrest Westo in Abeokuta. And Westo, wait.
Yeah,
okay, and Lagata now said, Abeokuta Lafenwa area ni Westo be. And why I said you should. And I look at it that what warrants it that will make you to say they should go and arrest that guy?
Now,
because everybody carry a cause.
Let me just quickly reply you there. If I have to apologize to Westo, if I see Westo, I will apologize. But let me put something to you. While Arifa was detained, if you remember, there was a day when they were having a show on Papariano's platform. And I came with another account and I asked this question. What are you guys doing about Arifa? Let's talk about Arifa. Let us talk about him. People will remember me for this. And they started, is that not when they go, Sami Jojo Niyen, they started cursing. It is because condition to work, I might be at the other side. I will never wish for them, I will never wish them death or wish them Funkomburuku. I spoke up that day. Arifa is not my person. But I still went there to go and narrative for like, what are you guys doing on Arifa? Do you understand? Yeah. Now, if I'm now switching, like I felt like, my dear brothers and sisters, I owe this person an apology, Westo, Lagata. See, whatever, I am sorry, and I will give an apology deep from my heart. Nothing to add, nothing to withdraw.
Okay, Mr. Sam Jojo.
Yes.
You know a lot. And you know the cost you carry. And for you to have come out and say, Baba, I am sorry for what I've done, the way I bash you, the way I talk to you, now that I know something, that I know much, I'm going to withdraw all my statements. It's a good thing and it's a good step. And to me, I know you are a mature person. I know you from Dr. Fumi's page. Live. Yes, you always go there. I do go there, and I love the way you give it back to Otumba. Basbos is a very nice one. For an elderly person not to think apart from what he's seeking of now, that means you have to give it to him times of it. Good, kudos to you. But what I just want to say, this is another person's problem. We should not use it to bring another problem to our own generation. We should be careful of what we are doing, because Masoni Yoba, whatever we are doing today, either good or bad, we are going to have the reward of it.
Of course.
So I will now say to you, you know what we don't know, but Agalagbani,
my dear, if you say I know what you don't know, yes, I know what you don't know. But whatever that I know, I will not be coming to say this and this online, but I will do my own work privately. Let me tell you something. People fighting for justice, they don't come online. And I've been able to meet a couple of them. They don't come online. They don't talk. Don't share justice, don't share investigation, don't share. They are not coming online to talk. Do you understand? So if you are privileged to get close to them, to know one or two, maybe you have that opportunity, then you should be able to champion the right cause. One of my mentors told me, like, see, Joseph Alobasoyen, and you understand the ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn ń sọ náà ni irọ́ ni ṣé gbogbo ẹ̀ ni irọ́ ni at least tó bá fẹ́ tarọ́ fún ẹ tó fẹ́ tarọ́ 500 fún ẹ ó lè fi òótọ́ 25 naira sínú ẹ̀ náà. Oh, believe me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I do. I believe you.
ẹ tó fẹ́ tarọ́ 500 fún ẹ ó lè fi òótọ́ 25 naira sínú ẹ̀. Oh, so I'm over 25 naira. Over 25 naira. Look, let me give you an instance now. I want to sell a fake drug to you. Now, let me give you an instance now. It's as simple as this. I want to sell a fake drug to you. Yeah. The drug itself is fake. The drug itself is fake. But the carton, I have to pay so much, design the carton to, original quality, just to package that lie that I want to sell to you. Do you understand? But you buy the content from me, which is a lie. But part of that content, there are some truths. You know why? Maybe you make address, you consider, or make a phone number, consider, show a phone number and address, show my running. Because you want to sell the truth to me, you want to sell lies to me, you will package it with some truths. Now, that truth, go, to one day, yes, me one do forget whatever anybody has said, forget the narrative, forget the story. Do you understand? Yeah. Forget the story. Let us stand on that small truth. But look at the narrative. No, see, my dear, he is not there. What penny? Do you understand? Proof for me, tell a proof people look how many. But you know when some people the Baba Sogokon ani yara lati gboro Laura lati fisi. Now let me give you an instance. I am good. It's good that I'm that side that I was. You know the advantage now. Let me put the advantage. If I had been on the track of justice for Mohbad, where we are today, people might not be listening to me. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? There are a lot of people that felt like me will stand as an avenue for them to come out. A lot of people are shy. They cannot come out and defend the little truth that they know. Do you understand? So assuming I've been following me and like that, we have been on the right track, blah, 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 blah. Conversation now. Shamani conversation. We can never have this conversation. Do you understand? And whatever people are learning from right now, they will not learn from it. Do you understand? The cause that I want to start to champion now, like, let this family be under one umbrella. they might not be pushing. Sisters, before I came up to do this, we have been pushing that notion codedly underneath. Do you understand? Underneath. We've been working tirelessly for this to work, and it will work, and we will get justice. So if I be an open air that I'm speaking, omi inú kọ́ọ̀pù máa ń gbé èèyàn lọ o. Omi inú kọ́ọ̀pù máa ń gbé èèyàn lọ. Mo ń sọ fún yín. Yeah, I'm with you. Of course, it's there.
Good day.
Okay.
Sorry,
Bossman, hold on. I'm leaving now. Sorry. Thank you for having that conversation with me. Thank you, the music, for bringing me up. Thanks so much. Bye for now.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Simon. I'm really commend you for coming out, to, to say what you're saying right now. But I have one or two questions for you. But actually, for you to come out, see, it shows the level of maturity. It shows that, and I must really commend you for really coming out to the public to say what you're saying. I'm not going to lie, I don't really know you, okay? But I got to be hearing some Juju maybe a couple of days ago. All right. But one question I want to know before I want to ask a question before asking my main questions. Is Sammy Juju the same as Wendigo?
Yes.
Are they the same? Is the same person?
Yes, Sammy Juju is the same as Wendigo. I started with Wendigo. Yes, Sammy Juju is the same Wendigo. Okay. Yeah, I had to change that name to Sammy Juju after a lot of bashing, that's Bosama Funawaje. And because of this guy, when they told the platform, you can go no, to bully the music,
Thanks for knowing that it's the same person. Now, I want to ask, because I just started hearing Sam Jojo a couple of days ago. And but when they go, I think a couple of months ago, during the time where there was issue with Lagata and whatever, and some people came to the platform to me and they were trying to get Lagata down and all stuff like that. I started hearing the role that you played during that time, So let me bring that aside. Now, are you, like I said, I will really attest to whatever you're saying right here, but I want to ask one or two questions. And I'm going to collect my questions together so you can answer me at the same time. What has changed? Why are you here now? Because I was not here at the beginning. I joined this program in the middle, so I didn't know what you have said so far. I'm sorry. I don't want to. This is my first time engaging you. And what has changed? What made you now see? Okay, you said you've seen the light and then you've apologized to Mama Mobile. Cool. Now, you said you had an opportunity to meet with Mama Mobile. So since you have opportunity to see Mama Mobile, definitely you must have spoken with her. There are some things she must have told you. There are some truth that you now see for you to be able to that actually convince you to see the light. Now, I want to ask you again that are you now saying that the people that are on this camp that pitch with Baba Mubad, are we the light and the other side are the darkness? Because if you have truly seen the light, is that true that we on this side, we have been truthful all this while since the 11 months that we've been seeking for justice for Mubad? That means we've been right all this while. Because I can remember when Baba Mubad said in one of our videos, and I want you to attest to it, if truly you have seen the light. And I want you to prove that today. In this of my few questions I'm going to ask you, sir. I'm asking you respectfully. Now, the video of Mama Mubad saying, Josie, you want to run with you. We call her Mubad. All right? In one of our people when she was sitting down in the room, she said that. Okay? We definitely know that that's what she said. That's an accusation. And you've been with Mama Mubad. I'm very sure that you've seen the light. You should be able to answer that question. And number two, are you now saying that do you want to agree with us? Do you want to agree with us that that Wummi, there was a fight in the car and there was a fight in the house? Do you agree with all the narratives of the light? We, the people catching with Baba Mubad, we're not looking for justice for Baba Mubad, we're actually for justice for Mubad. But because Baba Mubad would believe that he was looking for justice for his son, we decided to catch our tent with him.
You know, so do you agree with us now that there was actually a fight in the house between Wummi? Prime Bob was not the last person that fought with Mohbad. Wummi was the last person that fought with Mohbad. Because you've seen the light, probably, I don't know if you were also opportune to speak with Darosha or Adura. Maybe it was only Mohbad that you saw. Yes, sir.
Let me just quickly, because those questions are kind of like getting a bit too much, so I will forget. So, firstly, the first question, let me just go to this point, like, what has changed? Yeah, let me just ask. What you said, what has changed? Now, a lot has changed. A lot has changed. My own personal view is this. When everything started, I jumped on the wagon of what people were saying. I jumped on the wagon of I jumped on the wagon of do you understand? I jumped on so many do you understand? Because there was no availability of me doing a fact checking on whatever anybody, whatever stories, whatever that was going on. I believed that based on what I see. When you're local show, on a local show, I'm the next video. I jumped on that narrative. I jumped on that wagon. Now, how was I able to opt out of that wagon, of that conversation? Is this. I was opportunity to speak to someone and they said, Mohbad looking to assure you. I want to model cooking to assure you. To what you assure your combat being a star. Assuming that narration have been there from the beginning, that I've got that narration from the beginning, I will not jump on that wagon to criticize Baba Baba to wash your kineko. Do you understand? So when I got that, I was able to opt out. Like, definitely, this man and the son, they have a relationship. The son and the father who walk into the son's room and tell his son, it is pure relationship between a father and a son. For the man that is still, what she try to dress nice, is still trying to look good. Do you understand? If he see good thing, he will request for it.
It's just for
but the narration was not there then. All of us, me in particular, we are jumping on emotions. We are jumping on emotions and sentiment. Emotions, sentiment are two different things, but facts override both emotions and sentiments. Now, assuming I've gotten the fact about that alone, I'll be able to kind of like write whatever the emotions I've got about this. It is that. I'll be able to use that fact to erase everything that had to do with that. That's number one. Yeah. Number two, about I was able to understand how everything played out. Most of those things were not true. Me speaking, I'm not speaking for anybody. Do you understand? Now, another question you asked me is, what had changed also? Based on what had changed. My own person, people will try to use me to get this. No, I'm not for that. Now, you said something about are you the one that asked that question? Now, let's go back to politics. A politician will always say whatever just to get people's attention or just to get your camp destroyed. Me, I was never in your camp. Me and Lagata, we spoke. That was when things was good. When the real cause for justice, Koto di radada, to di elekpe, ton we ṣe káàkiri. Koto di pé oní babaláwo wọ́n ṣe kíníkan wọ́n ṣe pé fún àwọn yìí. When justice started, Wendy Gold, I use that name Wendy Gold to speak. I use that Wendy Gold as a name to speak. Me and Lagata, I used to tell Lagata, this is my stand. I am supporting this particular person based on what I know, based on my own thinking. So many times Lagata was okay, I'll go to Lagata's platform. Then we go from platform to go and argue. Can Lord shape the platform? My brother, the platform. We go from platform to argue, to give your point, to analyze. That is what we do most there. But at the long run, me and Lagata, we had a conversation, blah, 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 blah. And it was toxic. And we always try to throw whatever we can throw under the bus. That was what was trending then. Bossman, if I was able to throw you under the bus, I would do that. Then, do you understand? That is just the truth. So before I threw Lagata under the bus, Lagata Funara was under the trailer. Tell Funara already. The man in the under the trailer. Moko di láti wá fi kun náà ni. Tẹ́ ẹ bá dẹ̀ understand the concept. It's like you have to understand how to roll with people. Yeah, you have to understand how to roll with people. One, if they want to play dirty, play dirty. If they want to play smart, play smart. If they want to play intelligently, play intelligently. That was how the game was then. Now, let me just add this to this now, because I want you to ask your question again. Yeah.
So you believe that you're playing the game of chess, right? You
get my point now. Yeah, the game of chess. Yeah, the game of chess. Now, so it was.
They're all playing games too. All of them playing games. Propaganda. They with propaganda, trying to defend.
Now, do you understand? Let me say something. Let me say something about that propaganda. Yeah, the propagandist knows he's pushing a propaganda. Do you understand? A propagandist knows he's preaching a propaganda that for people to believe on. Now, it is now left for we to be able to see this is actually a propaganda. Do you understand? How can we know? How can you and I know that this is a propaganda? That's why I said some people in this Justice for Mohbad allowed emotions to rule over their common sense. Even me, for example, yes. Allowed emotions, allowed sentiment, allowed the prince. Me, I'm not. I'm saying one thing is this: I'm not here to come and defend anything or comment. I am saying the way it is. When you allow emotions to rule over you, ṣòrí tó bá gbé irọ́ fún ẹ ńgbà míì náà nítorí pé o ti wà more emotional, tó ti wà more sentimental. You understand? Because you put a sentiment to it, you will say, you will begin to reason towards that direction. Because you are showing the pettiness, the emotions in you. And that emotions will not give you time to reason properly, to digress, to ask questions. Now, let me just put this to you. Why do you think some people... Hold on, please. I'll let you ask your question now. Why do you think some people that they are truly in love, bad side, that guy is cheating on you, and you say, no, you can't tell me. No, even because something has actually overpowered him. Some people, emotions have actually overpowered them on this Justice for Mohbad. That is just the truth. You can ask more questions and I'll put more light to it, please.
Yes, Mr. Sammy Jojo. According to what you said,
Bossman, please, before you go, 1 minute, please. I'll come down now. Please. I just want to address this. We are rubbing minds together because I'm Jojo the camp or something.
does not mean we should be jumping up. Let people have their own different opinion. You don't have to tackle them that they should stop asking him questions or something. Okay, let's assume Wummi come out today and said, she is sorry. Are we going to be rejoicing or what? Please, let people have different opinion. How they feel, let them talk about it. You don't have to tell them they are asking too much question or something. He has once been with them, so he has to speak up. Why did he decamp? Why is he coming here now? Please, thank you. If I need to come up again, I'll come up.
Bossman. Let's just add this to this. Hold on, Bossman. Hold on. Let's just add. Before I forget this. Please mute the prince. Before I forget this, please let me just add this to this. See, I don't want people. Yeah, hold on. I don't want people me into their camp because of what I'm saying. I am standing for my own truth. I am standing for justice for Mohbad. Not that I'm saying this for people. Make no allow me say I won't come join you now. No. Allow me say I did do justice for Mohbad. The only thing I am here to do is to speak up, not to connect with people. Do you understand my point now? Not to connect with people. The only thing I won't call my name. I'll go by that when you good. The only thing I am here for, and from where I'm coming from, which is MFM platform, I will push the narrative of truth. I'm not going. Don't say like I decamp. I am on the truth now. Yeah, I am standing for justice for Mohbad, and for whatever, anything that I will put with my voice to support that movement is all I care about. I think you can ask your question. I just want to put that to you, please.
Okay, I got you. Thank you so much, Mr. Sammy Jojo. I hope you're not upset. I'm not one of those. We are not putting you on the hot seat because we're having a conversation. Okay? So I hope.
I know that.
Yeah. Okay, so there are some things I want to ask you because you'll be on the other camp. All right? This conversation I'm having is an intellectual questions, and we have about 381 people watching right now. But what I'm trying to ask is this. At what point did you get yourself convinced? Were you convinced that you'd be on the wrong wagon? Do you also want to agree with me that during that time when you were deeply with your people there, that you are one of the propagandists that they were using? And the fact that probably you heard that Baba Mohbad was wearing you did not, you failed to do your own due diligence, to do your own research, to get the truth. It's a nice thing to know that it's not bad for you to get the wrong information and then you're wrong with it. But it could actually be your own mistake for you getting the facts right. But it's allowed. Do you not want to say that as a propaganda, when you were back there, you were one of the propagandists that was preaching wrong narratives to the camp of the church?
Bossman. Firstly, I admit an open apology to Baba on here, and very soon, I will be privileged to meet him. I will share jam him one day, and I'll make an open apology, verbal apology. Do you understand? A physical apology to him. Now, let me just go back to, if you say I'm one of the propagandists, I will not admit to being a propagandist, but I will admit to me being a strong voice on our camp then when Justice for Mohbad actually started. I go from platform to platform. I speak based on what is outside there. You can't push it to me that I'm the one that put the narrative of like, it is Sam Larry, it is somebody that owns the child, it is not Sam Larry again, it is Kiniko, it is not this person again, it is this person. Do you understand? I only speak on what is being brought to the table. Yes, I was privileged to be on a WhatsApp group one time like that, but they themselves, they know it. I don't speak. I don't contribute. Me in his sorrow. Me then it contributes. I will just mute. Do you understand? But I'll still come on live. I will talk.
Sam Jojo, sorry for continuing. Please, the boss. I just want to ask a question. I just want to ask a question. Sam Jojo, now I don't really know you, to be sincere, because I don't go to the other side of the platform. But the question that I want to ask you is that is there anything that you noticed, you are aware, you were informed that can help the justice for Mohbad? That's different from what you'll be talking about today.
The prince. Now, if Karimo could come out with a platform to push the little truth that she knows, do you understand? If he can come out to push the little truth that she knows, and me, I am in full support of whatsoever she has said, I think I will stand on whatsoever Karimo had said on this justice for Mohbad, on what is going on. I might know some things also, but whatever that I know, if I say this, that online, how is that going to help justice online? Me, I'm not seeking justice online.
No. I'm not saying you should say it online. I'm just a question, you know. You don't have to say it online. Either you know it's your personal.
Okay. Let me just put this to you. Yeah. Yes, I know some things personally. Take it to the bank. I know some things personally.
Jesus.
Personally, I know some things. So take that to the bank. But was I there when everything started? No. Whatever that I know was based on my own investigation, based on what I've been able to decode.
Sorry,
see, let me tell you something. Yeah, I'm with you.
Does not exist.
But if they ask you to come to inquest, are you going to go?
Why would I go to the inquest? To go and say what at the inquest? I should come one in the paper and No. You don't wait now. That should not be a question now. What kind of question is that? Okay, now, if they ask you, wait. I'll put the question back to you now. Yeah, I'm returning that same question to you now. If they ask you to come to the inquest to go and talk, are you going to speak? Were you there? Are you a Aloba's family? Even if let me tell you something. Now let me tell you something. Madam. Whatever, madam, let me tell you something. If you run a private investigation, let me say you run a private investigation about something, and you decide to know the truth, are you going to say because it is a private investigation here, you will not go through the normal route, you just come on air, or you just say, okay, my lord, I want to say something. Are you going to do it that way?
You're not going to do so. Let me engage you, Mr. Sam. I know where I'm going now. See, what led to you coming out, Karimo and all this?
That's
the question I'm asking you. I'm going somewhere. But can I actually enjoy the fact that you're actually responding respectfully as well? Can I go ahead with my questions?
Yes, go ahead with your question. Go ahead with your question.
Mr. Sam, you haven't answered the video of Baba Mohbad when he said that Baba Mohbad, our voice covered Mohbad the passion. You understand? Once you
let me speak on that before you ask another question. Let me speak on that before you ask another question.
I want to ask another similar question so you can answer the question together. The first ever video Mama Mohbad did, the first ever video at Mohbad's house, she said, and I quote, Samurai, Neramali, do you agree with me with that video? That there was a guy behind the camera and there was a woman behind the camera. All what Mama Mohbad said in that video, she was being told what.
The bossman, can you hear me?
I guess the line is off.
Yeah. Now, let me just answer this question this way. Now, whatever video, whatever anything if you want to get that answer, I want you to do something, which is as simple as this. Make sure Baba and Mama join hands together. Both of them will share the light. Whoever that pushed Mama to do that video, whoever that said this person to do this, it will be exposed. Until you join both of them together under one umbrella to seek for justice, some truth will not be revealed. Do you get my point? I think that's the way I should answer that question. Whatever narration that you think Mama had said about Baba, the only way we can get the facts now is this. Collide together with facts, with truth. Put them together. Then you will know where the lies and the propaganda is coming from. So by just paying your call, Mama lost Mama must suffer Baba now. Push narrative for me. Everything will be exposed. But while everybody is still separated,
have you seen that video of Mama Mohbad? What is your own opinion on that video?
My own opinion now. See, bossman. That video now. If I say I've seen it, yes, or I can't remember. But my answer to you now, if you want to get that fact about whatever Mama had said, push a notion for them to work together. Push a narrative, push a notion for these people to come together as a one. Whatever truth you want to know, you will know from them coming together, not from we speaking online. Mama know more than you and I now. Baba know more than you and I. Do you understand now?
Yeah, Baba Mohbad, in this case of Baba Mohbad knows what he knows. There are some things he doesn't know.
That's right. That's why I say Baba Mohbad knows what he knows. Iya Mohbad knows what he knows. Now, join them together to establish a fact.
I understand what you're doing. I understand what you're doing. Now, I want to ask you something again. There was a time, 3 months ago, when the issue of the phone was stolen from Mama Mohbad's house. That was the hurricane that led us to where we are today. Am I right or wrong, sir? Yes or no? About the phone.
Maybe a lot have been happening before the phone scenario. Anyway, ask your question.
Yeah. But the phone was the break. What break the camera that led to where we are today. All right. So, do you agree that I'm aware that you, Karima, the liars don't lie and all that. You guys have seen the truth, right? And then since you're able to see Mama Mohbad, she must have told you some stuff. Do you agree that a phone was stolen at Mama Mohbad's house? And then there was a reason why Wummi went to that house to take the phone.
Now, whatever, let me tell you something. Now, this is a simple English. Whatever that is not in your possession and you went there to take it, it is categorically still. You still. Even if it is your own, my brother, let me tell you something. If I take your shirt now and it is under my custody and you came without my... Now, let's just define what is the meaning of stealing. What is the meaning of stealing? So, if you can define the word stealing for me,
you take something that doesn't belong to you. That is stealing.
That doesn't belong to you. Now, wait. That doesn't belong to you. Now, that doesn't belong to you. Now, what doesn't belong to you? It is not in your possession, my brother. What doesn't belong to you is not in your possession. Whatever that is not in your possession doesn't belong to you. Let's say, for instance, now, you are not the one that kept it there. I kept it there. But for the fact that it is under my possession, it still can be categorically stated that it belongs to me because it is my belonging, my possession. Now, for instance, let's say for the fact that, okay, she owns the phone. Does she take permission before taking it? That is the word when we say stealing. Did she take permission before taking it? Because let me say something like some people are actually allowed sentiment over facts. And at this point in time, I will continue to stand on facts. Ohun tí ò dá, kò lórúkọ méjì, kò dá ni. Okay, some people push the narration of like, it is her phone. Òun ló ní phone yẹn. Okay, the phone belongs to her. Why did she ask for it? Okay, it's actually your phone. Yes, let's believe it is your phone. Yes. But why didn't you ask me? Why can't you say, brother, I need this, my possession that is with you. Okay, it belongs to me, yes, but it is with you. I need it. There is no way you can prove this, that this is not stealing. Let us get that part into our head. Common sense, it is not common. Common sense is not common. What doesn't belong to you doesn't belong to you. What is not in your possession does not belong to you. Now, for instance, my brother, you went to the bank. Now, you kept your money at the bank. If you want to go and request for your money, are you not going to ask for permission from it? Now, let's say, for instance, you now go to the bank because you have $20 million in the bank. I think I've answered that question with that narration.
You answered it beautiful. What God cannot do does not exist. We are getting there.
Saint,
Wow. I said it.
Wummi, right. It is a normal thing for you people not
guys,
to see the light and then they see the light. But we are being the light part. We've not been allowing doing propagandas. We've been saying the way it is because we are truly justice seeker from bad. Because that boy deserves justice. All right, and that's exactly what we stand for. Like I said, we said something. I said, Mama Mohbad, they only know what they know. Even the people that is at the paint, that pitched the tent with Baba Mohbad, were the one that decided to go through this, to investigate more into this issue of Mohbad. When things, the police, the government failed to do the needful, we chose, and there's a lot of work that was done behind the scenes, and we stand by that narrative because it's the truth. I'm really delighted to see that people like you coming forward now to attest to what we have been saying for the past 11 months. It shows that we are actually on the right track, and you have come, Karima have come, some other people, MFN, the giant. Now, seeing the light. So I actually want to let you know that I know that there's a lot of more of you people that have seen the light, but that will still scared to come out because of what they have done in the past. So I want them to, and I want you to be an advocate for those on the other side that are still scared to come out, thinking that, oh my God, will they accept them because of what they've done, the role they played in the past. Now, I want to seek your indulgence. It's like a request, okay? I know I heard what you said. You said, oh, you're not looking for relevancy, you're not looking for to be in a camp or whatever, you're just saying your own truth. That's a story, sir, and I do respect that, and I do really, really respect that. But what I want to ask you is this, please, can you do me all a favor? Other people on the other side, they are still blinded with all these narrations that they overcrowded, they're thinking. Can you preach this gospel of truth, of light to them, of what you know, what convinced you to come here today to say your truth, to apologize to Baba Mohbad? You can as well use that conviction that you have to bring more people, and those that already know the light but they don't know how to come forward just like you did, tell them to come forward. We're not going to bash anyone. Okay, because we need one voice to speak from moving.
Like you said, on MFM platform, I'm standing on my truth, and she also will be standing on her own truth. See, the only thing I'll continue to do is drum a support for justice for Mohbad, drum support for Baba Mohbad, drum support for Iya Mohbad, drum support for that family to work together as a team and fight for justice. Why I keep saying this is this. The only major problem we need to face is how to make this family work in accordance and fight for justice. Now, let me ask you a question. Why do you think some people are against them working together, coming together to fight one just single cause? Why do you think some people are trying so hard to hijack one particular person? Why do you think some people are so pained in the allegiance of the merger that is going to happen very soon? Why do you think some people are so pained? It's more like a politics when a big party is seeing another big party merging with another big party. The party will know that the defeat of my party is near. So the only thing that I will continue to do is, no matter the fact, anything tó bá ti gbé wá sórí table wá ń sìn yìí, a máa fọ yẹ́lẹyẹ̀lẹ pẹ̀lú òótọ́ ni. Kò sí pé we'll be rubbing.
I'm scrutinizing. Anything.
Do you understand? You go scrutinize them. You go ask questions. You go continue to ask questions. And one thing we will do also, we will never allow emotions to rule over facts. That is the mistake. That is what got us to where we are today. Some women will say, women fighting for women. Okay, yes, women fighting for women, yes. Men fighting for men, yes, men fighting for men. But men cannot carry cutlass one day and kill another man. Woman cannot carry dagger one other day and kill another woman.
You have named it already.
So, supporting. We are putting emotion aside. Me, in particular, I'm putting my emotions aside. Sentiment.
That's a very good one.
Yes, what?
That's a very good one. That's a very good one, Mr. Sammy Jojo.
So that is what I
do. You not agree? Do you not agree? Yeah. Do you not agree with what you've already known, what you know now, the conviction that you have right now, Mr. Sammy Jojo, that to cut the story short, with all the fact that you have in your hands, that once established the fight, that there was a fight in that house. I want you to say yes. I want you to attest to that. According to what you know, with the level of the information that you have,
wait. Bossman.
I'm not asking you to. Hold on. I want you to understand my question. I'm not asking you to bring your evidence or whatever to come and say it on social media. But there's been a narrative that we all know, that we try to establish, that even the Lagos state government and the police have failed to organize or to realize that there was a fight in that house. We don't care if that's the fight that was led to Pi or Boban. What we are saying is that when they got home that very night after show, there was a fight in the house. So with the level of information you have, I want you to attest to it, not you to come and give us the more evidence for us on social media.
Okay, now hold on.
There was a fight at that house.
Let me prove this to you now. That house, I have no knowledge about that house. But I will refer to a video whereby Mohbad was asking for phone meter. Before that conversation, listen to how Mohbad was breathing in that conversation. There was actually a fight that day in that video, that voice note. If you have listened to it, go and listen to that conversation. You will know that there was a dispute, there was a fight. And this person was asking for me that go and listen to the way he was breathing. Do you understand? So on that, I can reason that these couple are not people that they don't fight at all. Based on that fact of what I listened to. Do you understand? In that house, I was not there. Do you understand? I cannot establish the fact that there was a fight because I was not there. Now, Karimo was saying there was a fight based on what she knows. If I want to stand on the fact that according to what Karimo said, and I believe whatever Karimo is saying, I will say yes. And if they should ask me, I will say because Karimo confirmed there was a fight. Do you understand? But for me, I cannot beat my chest and say, truly, there was a fight. But if I want to put it back to what I have access to, which was that voice note, all of us should have it in the circulation. That day, there was a fight that day. So, if you don't want to go and do your own investigation, when was it? Yes, but me establish the fact that there was a fight that led to this. I cannot establish the fact that there was a fight. I was not there. I was not a witness. Do you understand? But based on what Karimo said, I believe Karimo, yes. Based on what Karimo said, I believe Karimo, yes. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, smartly. You're trying to whatever, but I will accept that. That is a very good one, Mr. Sam Jojo. I will allow other people to talk. Yeah, so I don't want to. We are not scrutinizing you. We're just rubbing minds, because you've seen the light, and then we just asking questions for you to attest to what. And you've already said in your question, your answers that we're on the right track. According to all what you've said so far, that we have been on the right track, and it's good that we want to welcome you to the light, because we have been in the light since 11 months, and we've not backed down. And then we want to welcome you to light, and at the same time, we want you to be the ambassador of the light. Preach the gospel of the light. The condition that you have.
Bossman, I am ambassador for the light on MFM's platform, and I will continue, and we will continue to preach the light. Alemani Bas Bosio, only Mufrankas, where we Frankas, me, I don't join. I'll just step aside as a man.
When you know that you know the truth, see, I understand the game. They're coming from MFM, they're coming for you. Of course, they're still going to come for more people. See, I know there are people that also have voice like you, that MFM, that they all are in the middle. They do not even know how to come out because of their what they've done in the past. They do not know if we are going to accept them. We tell them, I want you know who are those people that I'm talking about. And we know that more people are going to come out. Okay? I know the reason why they want to meet the Queen Mother to scatter the whole thing. And they're still going to come for you, Sam Jojo. So what we want you to know is that help us to go. You have another assignment in the mission. You're not a missionary. Help us to tell the other people on the other side that have the same voice just like you, that they should come out and speak. We just want them to come and attest and say the truth, just what you have done, because you've done the right thing. You're not here, we're not bashing you. We are here, you have yet to confirm. You've seen the light and you've come to the public. You apologize to Baba Mubad on your own. Nobody forced you to apologize to Baba Mubad. Nobody forced Karima to do the same thing. She did that by herself, and then we all see that. We want you to tell them to also come out too. Tell them to come out and attest to the light, because when this justice comes, so that we can all achieve this justice for Mubad. At the same time, see, when we come to justice for Mubad, everybody wants to do justice for Mubad on their own. You do not come to justice for Mubad to inherit enemies or to make enemies. You don't want to see me on the street of Lagos and you say, this is boss man, or it was my enemy. No, we should be able to agree, because here our opinion actually differs. Does not mean that we are not enemy when you see me on the street. All right. But what I'm trying to let you know is that please help us to go back to those people there. I know some people that have never come out like you did, to come out and come. Let's just let them come out and they should be matured. Be matured. When you say the truth, come out and speak it. Nobody's going to crucify you. Come and say it, and then we'll move on. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much, Mr. Sam Jojo, for allowing me to engage you. I'm going to mute my mic for other people. Mr. Prince, I know Mr. Prince is a very smart man. I know he has some questions. Like I said, the new motto now is that always ask questions. Always ask questions. Because if we ask questions, we're not going to be where we are today. Thank you very much, Mr. Sam Jojo, to engage you today. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Sam Jojo, I just want to ask some questions. When you want to put this thing on percentage about what the CWA has been telling you for the past 11 months, if you want to put it on in percentage, how do you want to put the truth and the false? How do you want to put it? You understand my question?
That your question is not little bit too straight for me. But
put it on the percentage, the truth and the false.
Now, the truth and the false is this. Let me just say, well, according to what is out there, there's a lot of different stories, narrators. There are a lot of lies flying out there. Do you understand? So if I want to rate it, not everything is the truth, yeah? So if I want to rate it, I don't know how to rate that percentage at the moment. But the only thing I'm doing now, the Prince, is this. Let me just stand on the little truth. I keep saying the little truth that I know. So if I want to rate my truth that I know, let me just say it is like 15%. But do you know that 15% truth that I know can actually help. I know. See, let me tell you something. You don't need 100% truth to get justice, my brother. You don't need 70% truth to get justice. 100 lies and one truth. Just a singular truth will bust all the lies. Yes. Do you agree to that?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Do you agree? Yeah. So if you say I should rate it, if I say I'm rating it 75, no, I'm just not being realistic. Do you understand? But as time goes on, lead two truths. Yeah, my expose the hero 2000. Maybe it's just one person that will come out and say, okay, I want to come and speak. And you will know that and the person told them, you know, there are some lies that you can't debunk. You know, there are some lies that you cannot defend when you see one-on-one. Do you get my point now? So rating the truth, it might be just one single truth and will scatter everything. Like I said, I was drumming the support for Dale Nation. You dale me, I dale you. See, my brother, to get justice, a betrayer will come. A strong betrayer is going to happen to get justice. Do you understand? Until that, my brothers and sisters, let's just cross our hand and food. You get a popcorn, like African TV will say, you get a popcorn. You get. But please, okay. I beg you.
My second question. My second question. If you see CY today and sit down with her one-on-one, what kind of advice are you going to give her?
Advice, my brother. Yeah, you know what? See, let me tell you something. That should not be a question for me because I am not related to CY. I am not a police officer. I am not. Yeah, that is the truth. I am not related to her. I'm not their family. She doesn't know me. Do you understand? So I will not wish for an opportunity to sit with her and ask questions. Sorry about that, but I will not wish.
It's an imaginary questions. You know, we can answer that question. If you are opportunity to speak at the day, what are you going to say to her?
See, but my brother, there are some things you want to just wish for it to happen. I have never thought about it, and I don't think I would think about it. Maybe I should put the question back to you. But if you have to see how
okay. Let me tell you what I'm going to tell. I'll just tell her that. See, she can't hide anymore.
Okay.
He said he know a lot. Say the truth and let the truth set you free.
That's what he said, though.
You might be a lot. You will pay for whatever happened, but it's better for you to say the truth now. Because by the time you get to the proper court, if you lie to a judge, she's going to give it to you. So it's better for her to say the truth now. Cry, explain yourself, tell everybody what you know, and try to gather some support. Maybe some people can have empathy or sympathy on you. You understand what I'm saying? Rather than try to play games. You have to, play games at this point. It's like yeah. Oh, sorry, I have an appointment. 1 minute.
Oh. God of Aloba, where are you?
Chip something
come and do my own for me, God of Aloba. God of Joseph Aloba, the carpenter.
Please, and I'm begging us. When someone come around, when a soldier come around to say they wanted to support the cause for the truth, please, we should stop interrogating them with their past. I mean, it's of no need.
Okay.
When somebody is supporting somebody at that time, they can say whatever. Yoruba says, all right, Jaleyiwa. They can say whatever at that time to support whoever they support. And when they decide to come around and say they wanted to support the truth, we need to stop interrogating them with something they said some time ago. One time they fought somebody. One time they had issue with somebody. Our question should be just way forward.
Hello, Mr. Captain.
Yeah. Hold on, Mr. Grace. We are not here to for any revenge. We're here for justice. So when somebody is coming from whatever, as long as we're here for the truth, whatever they come with, the truth will actually separate us from them. So don't be scared of whether they are here for whatever reason, or they wanted to plan themselves. There's no need to be scared of that. We're not here. We're not hiding nothing. Everything we're saying here is a question about what happened. Nobody is, we're not planning any coup or anything, or we're scared so somebody will go back to tell them something and tell them whatever. So please, we need to open our hearts so that we can welcome people when they decided to make a change. Not that we make people feel bad whenever they come around to support justice. No. When people come around, let's just accept them and show them love and move on. And, our question should be all about moving on and about getting the justice, about knowing the truth. Not about, you said something so time. No. Now he came around, he explained that now he knows the truth. That I keep saying to everybody here. For the first time I listened to Baba Mohbad, I knew the man was telling the truth. And I guess what? What the man said that time is what is bringing out the truth from everybody. He hasn't changed. And that is exactly what is, bringing the light, is shining light to everything that everybody said from A and Z. The man is still there standing gidigba. He doesn't really have to explain too much. And it does the joy of a truth. Because he has said the truth from the beginning, now he doesn't really have to say much. Now, you see now that even Baba Mohbad doesn't really come out anymore to say anything. Because you don't really have to explain nothing anymore. There's the people now that needs to come around to say, oh, yes, what the man has said so time is a truth. God, the man spoke the truth from beginning, and it's a lesson for every one of us, so that whenever we're talking, we should always make sure what comes out of our mouths is of the truth. Nothing. What you don't know, you don't really have to say it. So please, we need to calm down, because for how many hours now, all our questions to this guy is always about what he has said before. There's no need, please.
Hello? Yeah.
No, apart from that, he's living in Nigeria. There's some question is very sensitive.
Hello.
Hello. See, it's not part of the member of the family. He wasn't in the house on the day. It's not there. So we don't need to ask him some sensitive question. He cannot attest to something that he does not know nothing about. So please, let's look forward.
Hello, Captain. Thank you very much for that directive. And that I've been very busy right from when I joined. Though I didn't join at the beginning, I joined the conversation or discussion. It seems as if some of us have the idea that TikTok is a court of law, or is where we can interrogate, or where we can get. No, we just need to be at least be more relaxed, and let's just say, as in, let's have a discussion very on a friendly level. Let's relate with one another to get one or two ideas that we needed to. Thank you very much, Mr. Captain. And Sam Juju, on my own side, I have nothing much to say. What brought me up has been answered. Because what brought me up was when he said everybody they should all come together so that everyone can fight justice. I wanted to really ask, bringing everybody together, is it bringing CY with Baba Mohbad or with Iya Mohbad, or bringing everybody together so that everybody can say whatever role they've played or what they know about it. And you are, if my idea or if my lesson that I learned from what you said earlier is that Mohbad and Baba Mohbad should move closer to each other as you are proposing. Please, nobody should quote me as you are proposing, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Now, this is what I'm saying. What I'm proposing is this. I've never added CY into my conversation or I wasn't advocating for her. I'm only advocating for Mama Mohbad and Baba Mohbad to join hand together, and the children to join hand together. I'm not advocating for CY. I'm sorry to say that. I am not advocating for CY. And why am I advocating for Mama Mohbad? I've been privileged to see her one-on-one just once. Do you understand? So I will advocate for that. Baba, Ati Mama, Ekparapapo. Do you understand my point now?
Thank you very much. And to continue my own contribution, let me say this. You see, I first of all thank God for how far He has taken us to, and I thank God that despite passing through the whims and caprices of this tough struggle with what some individuals I expected to have happened, God saved us and we never lost a soul. I give that glory to God. And I appreciate God for helping the truth to still stand firm till today. It's nobody's doing, it's God. Mr. Sammy Juju, don't think because you discovered this, you discovered that. I was listening when you were saying, when you were saying, the narrative you had earlier is this, is that, is this, is that. Even during that thing that you heard, you knew Baba Mohbad never went to that boy, to his son's house. Yet you still it's not.
Mr. Guresi, no. I want to counter that instantly. Now,
you don't know where I'm going. You don't know where I'm going. Let's relax. I'm a friend. Now, don't think you discovered or you know. It's God that opened your heart. God decided to harden Pharaoh's mind. God said it, that will harden his heart for destruction. And for you to have been given the grace to understand and to see clearly, it's not by your doing, it's by God. And I want to tell you something. Let me borrow from what Bossman said. You see, if you see a Christian who changed to a Muslim, the level of the kind of ministry they are going to portray will be very, very loud and influential. So also, if you see a Muslim that get converted into their level of ministration and the way they want to do the ministration.
The music. I have about just 5 minutes left. I need to do some things and I have to drive out in the next 5 minutes. So I just want to appreciate everyone. I want to appreciate everyone for their questions, for their questions. And my openness. I've made an apology to Baba on here, and very soon I'll still make a physical apology to him. Very, 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 very soon. So I am not doing this for you to say I am coming and you should. No, I am doing this for my own sanity, for my own peace of mind, for my own truth. And that my own truth, I will be standing on it and I will be drumming that support. Yorùbá ní pé tí irọ́ bá lọ fógún ọdún ọjọ́ kan lòtítọ́ máa jáde tó kó òótọ́ yẹn máa jáde òótọ́ tó dẹ̀ ti ń jáde. Me, I will continue to stand on that truth, bit by bit, bit by bit. Any single truth, I will ponder on it, I will deliberate on it, I will analyze on it, and I will push that narration of truth. It's as simple as that. Nothing more. Yeah, nothing more.
God will help you and will help your spirit. What I will say is that the Baba that I know is open for anything that will help us to get justice. There was a time I had privilege of when Baba spoke to Yamubad, telling her that let us work together. At the beginning of this fight, that there are some truths that my son told me, and you are privy of it, and as a sister also know about it. Let us come together and fight. It was Yamubad that has disappointed the whatever.
Can you do something? Cherry got a pushing saying, me go deep down that conversation. Okay. Do you understand?
Okay.
I don't want you to go deep down that conversation because of my own. Okay. You get a point now.
May God help us all. We are all we care for is justice, and in the matter of with the science and these things that we are seeing, we are very sure and convinced that justice is nearer than ever before. So let's work together with one mind, with openness. No deceit, no running, run out, no jumeji, no lukewarmness. Let us stay firm on what we believe in, which is justice. And we'll pray for you. I thank you. I thank everybody. May God help us and God grace us.
Ara lé ló kù báyìí. Mo láwọn ara lé ló kù sí.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi tí màá sọ, òun ni màá bọ́rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́nu nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ lánàá, which you have been saying. Nobody is begging Iya Mohbad to come and fight justice. Ọmọ ẹ̀ ni. It is his son that needs justice. I mean, it is her son, her late son, that want justice. So she needs to deem it fit in herself. Stand firm, unintimidated. Stand against any form of intimidation. Stand against anything that can discourage her. So stand firm. And once he knows that there is God and God on her side, no amount of words, physical and spiritual threat that should discourage her. It is her son. Her son is trying for justice. She should take up that armor and fight for justice. Abiyamo man fear meja for money. So if her life is being threatened, she shouldn't care. Nobody will kill her. Baba's life, Omo ya Mohbad. Mohbad was not an ordinary child. Kò lè rí ìyá ẹ̀ pé ẹnìkan fẹ́ pa ìyá ẹ̀ kò jẹ́ kán pa. Wọ́n ti fẹ́ pa bàbá yẹn ò bẹ́ẹ̀ because the father stood for justice. Ọlọ́run kò yọ. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń ṣe, God will reveal it to him and God will save him. So Iya Mohbad needs to wake up. She needs to wake up and fight her battle. We are only fighting the one that we can fight. It is hard that you stand up for our own son. We won't beg her to fight. We won't force her to fight. She must deeply in her heart make up her mind that, okay, no matter what, against all odds, against anything, at least I die peacefully and I die gloriously. And besides, nobody can kill her if you are fighting a cause that some of us, we have risked so many things to fight. So, yeah, Mohbad, if you are listening, and if anybody can send message to her, she need to stand up. Once she stand up for justice, we all stand behind her, and nothing. Heavens and host of heaven will stand with her, and nobody will touch her. But
Blessing. Thank you for that, my brother. You know, the only one thing I don't really support is people bashing any member of their family, but begging anybody or Mubarak's mom or Adura, any one of them to come and say something. We don't really have to pamper them. No one needs to pamper Mubarak's mom. She should be happy that people are here fighting for her son. She should be one of the people, looking for this. And if she already have our system in place fighting for her even before she joined it, then I don't think, if someone saying, don't go there. The truth, we still have to, sometimes we still have to talk about the truth. We have to mention it. That doesn't mean someone is cussing her or abusing her. No, there's no point for that. But when there's need to actually speak the truth, we have to reference those things that she said earlier before. And there's not a crime in that. That doesn't mean anybody is trying to abuse her. So she needs to come out to support maybe her ex-husband or whatever status they see, accept between each other. She needs to come out and do that. People should need to stop saying don't go there, don't do that, don't do this. No, there's no plan. No one is making that.
She needs to stand up and fight her battle.
Yeah,
and fight her battle.
Stand up and tell her truth. Whichever way.
I felt surprised or shocked. Let me put it that way. When she said something at a day, and 2 days after, you retracted and started begging. I was like, what will have caused this? Will it be a verbal or physical threat or spiritual intimidation?
You need to understand when you have a wrong. See, in this life, right? When you have a wrong people around you, it is absolutely very difficult. When you surround yourself with the wrong people, it is very difficult to be, no matter how strong you are. You understand? And don't forget, she lost her son. Her mind is not really that strong. So what she needs to do, she needs to surround herself with people who really love her, not people who really wanted to use her as a truth. You get me? So if anybody have an opportunity to actually advise her, she needs to allow people that can actually help her with the truth. And that is exactly what Mohbad's dad did. Because the man knew the truth right from the beginning. He knew the truth and he knows where he's going. But in our own case, they already, our mind is already divided by maybe what she saw or something, or she thought maybe if I did not support that, that particular side, or there's one money, you don't really have to beg for those things, Mohbad's mom. They are part of. You have a right to whatever your son has. You have right. It is your right. Don't beg for your rights, right? What you need to fight for your right. Do not beg for your rights. Right? Don't beg for your rights. So you entitled to your son's property, your son's wealth, or whatever. It is your right. Do not beg for it. So when the truth comes out, even whatever they're still going to do, they still have to give you something for your son. If that is what you're caring about. That, there's something somewhere, or you're thinking, she has more power, whatever is, she has control. No. Do not think about that. When the time comes, you will definitely get whatever that belongs to you. If you don't fight for the right cause now, trust me, they will dump you. they will definitely dump you. Do not beg for your right. Fight for your right. It's better than when you beg for it. But what you're convinced now, you actually know the truth, you know where to follow, but you're convinced that, oh, okay, if I follow Mohbad's dad, whatever, because everybody knew that she has more power in terms of, she has the financial power. Whatever is going to her or her son, or, it's still not a problem, right? Hopefully, that boy belongs to Mohbad. Me, I'm praying, because I really want that boy to belong to him. But if that is not the case, then you don't really have to beg for nothing. You don't have to beg Mohbad's mom. And people should stop, pardoning her, say don't abuse her. No, people don't really have to abuse the woman. You just have to tell her the truth. There's a difference between telling someone the truth and abusing somebody. You don't really have to abuse any member of the family, most especially the dad and the mom. The only person that you can throw quarrel is that lazy boy who doesn't really have sense. The brother, Adura, became one Borukomono. It's really that boy. But the mom and the dad, guys, man, you need to allow them, to process it, but don't beg that woman to come out, support your husband, do this, please. Why? Whether she support the man, she does not support the man, the truth with them way. And guess what? We might be surprised by the truth at the end of the day. It might not even be where we're looking. It might not even be the same Wummi. Who says this cannot even be the same, what's his name again, Adura? Because why is he not coming out to speak? Who says it's not Adura's, what is it, the uncle, or what is his name?
Darusha.
So we don't really know why it is very difficult for Mohbad's mom, Adura, and all those people. Why they're not speaking? It's very difficult to understand what exactly that it is. Are they the one hiding something, or Wummi, she's the one protecting them? So we don't know who's protecting who. Let's be honest. Maybe she's the one protecting them now, that we're thinking that they are protecting her. Has anybody ever had a thought of that? Boya on daily one and one of them tried to separate Wummi and the husband. And they push their brother hit his neck on, whatever, and Babelo. We don't know. Maybe that secret is between, and she's the one protecting them. So that probably is the reason why Mohbad's mom, she does not want to speak by protecting, our other son. That makes it very, very difficult for the woman to tell the truth. She'll be like,
well, I would not want us, or let me say personally, I don't like to second guess or to guess on what doesn't look like. What I know and what has been my position and my line of thought is that the time this thing happened to Mohbad, just 3 of them were upstairs. 2 of them were in the same room, and 1, as we have established or as we have been made to know, was in the other room, which is Adura. Mohbad and Wummi were together in a room, in their room. What happened to Mohbad? If there is an alibi or whatever happened, it evolves around Wummi to tell us, and for Adura to stand a strong witness. It's between 2 of them to tell us. I'm not pinning Mohbad. Personally, I'm not pinning Mohbad. But when we are saying we are looking for the truth, the real truth lies between Wummi and Adura to tell us. Either by them
or by someone else or wherever, they need to tell us. That is why I am of the opinion that failure.
Mr. Duwese, is that real? Is that real in the room? Is the real in the room?
Rain was
it's not in the room, isn't it?
It was a real stairs. Real stairs.
Yeah, but it's not in the room. It's not in the room, it's outside.
It's outside, yeah.
So who knows whether that fight actually happened outside? We don't really. These people are very secretive. We don't know exactly what happened and why they're protecting it. We do not know.
They are running it like a cult affair. Very too secretive.
So you cannot. Nobody can actually say, what happened to Mo actually happened in the room. No one can actually say that. This is the first time. This is the first time that I'm actually still a set of Nigerians that they're able to actually, cooperate and keep our secrets, and no one is talking. Never in my life seen Nigerians cooperate together like that before. And the only time, whenever you see a Nigerians cooperating like that, is when we have something bad in common. We don't cooperate when it is about good. Nigerians don't cooperate. We don't join hands together for good.
We don't cooperate for progress.
No, when it's something that is good, we don't do that often. When you see a Nigerian is cooperating like that, it's something very, very bad has really happened.
It's because our people, they love to compromise. And then when the issue of money popping, they change their mind easily.
Yes.
Oppression, threatening, when it's setting in any issue like this, they just sit by and say, oh, I don't want to get involved again. Oh, I don't want to die. Oh, I don't want to go to jail. Oh, I don't want to do this, But in a situation whereby we can stand on our feet and fight the same cause, definitely we're going to get there. And
me, personally, I don't think we should only be looking at Wummi until what's his name comes out to clarify himself. We shouldn't be looking at that girl alone. So why is it that the brother? There's no how someone will do something to my own blood brother in my house. I mean, in the same house. That will not be hard to be. I'll be singing. I'll be singing whatever that happened. I make the whole world to know. So how come suddenly you get to court and then you're hungry? I thought the guy is sick. I never knew that it's okay. I thought he can't even really speak. I thought it's somebody that's maybe an underage. I was surprised when recently that he actually released a song and they say, "Me not bad girl, you bad girl, really?" And something happened to your brother and then you couldn't come out to tell us.
Captain, can I
come on now?
Can I interject you, please?
Yes.
Because the way you are talking, that you don't want us to simply look Wummi's way.
I also don't look at Wummi's way.
You said that we shouldn't look. We shouldn't look at.
Not just only Wummi. We have all of them until they actually comes out.
I want to tell you the reason why we should focus on Wummi.
No, we need to focus. We have to focus on all of them.
We are focusing on all of them, but yes, we are focusing on Wummi more because she gave about 7 narratives concerning Mohbad's death. She's the only one who said he had ear infection. She was the one that updated that they've taken the nigger, not Adura and not Darosha that updated. She's the one that talked about the industry goals. She was the one that talked about Baba should take, about the nurse, that it was the nurse that gave the injection. You don't have to drive us to another place now. She has said so many things that we have no other way than to focus on her. Why now are you now telling us that we should focus on all these people? Please don't digress. I'm sorry to say that. Wummi has came out. She came out to give us several narratives concerning Mohbad's death. Automatically, we should focus on her because she was the one that updated. She was the one that gave about 7 narratives. She said she knew what killed Mohbad, but they would not allow her to talk. What else are we looking for? I hate people thinking overboard. That is why I have to come in. Because I'm sorry to say that there are some people that, when they think overboard, they easily confuse people. They confuse people when they are thinking overboard. There was a time some people were even saying, what was that baby, it is Karimo, the Amiro might be the nurse. I was so sad, disheartening, that how can you be saying Karimo is the nurse? Karimo that lives in America, Karimo that we know she was there after the death of Mohbad, it was during the burial. When you think overboard, you confuse other people that are not knowledgeable. We don't have to be saying all this because we want to talk. I'm sorry.
In a case like this, we have to keep every channel open. We have to keep everything open.
Channel open and confusing others.
Okay, let's say
you don't confuse people. After 11 months, it is now you are not telling us that it might be this, it might be that. Please.
I don't know what you've heard. I don't know what you've heard earlier. I don't want to confusing anyone. But all I'm trying to say to you, what do you think will make a brother not to come out to say a word? What will make a brother not to come out to say a word?
There might be out of secrecy. There might be a promise. Somebody has said it. There might be threatening. What is it?
Part of it.
Mr. Captain, who is Wummi to Mohbad, if I may ask, sir?
I don't know who she. I don't know who Wummi is. I don't know if she's a girlfriend or something like that.
Okay, either she's a girlfriend, partner, or wife. The truth is that both of them are sharing life together. And when you say somebody is your partner, it's your partner for life in whatever case. If there's any situation wherever regarding your health as it applies to my household, I want to also believe that the same will apply to your household, that if your wife is at the scene of any kind of incident, both either home or anywhere, but in as much as she is at present at that scene, she's seen as your next of kin. And did that person hold you the right to tell
my brother should protect
and to
her,
support?
right?
I'm coming, sir. Please don't interject me. It is okay for that person to come in and to stand for you, either while you're alive or in your death. However, if you follow this case from beginning, you will know for a fact that Adura actually want to say something. Adura was very, very upset. His mommy walked him out of inquest to beg him. Very obvious to people that are present. This is not hearsay. Adura came back only to say he's hungry. Now we've not had anything from Adura since then, or since he spoke at inquest. But with Wummi, just like mommy, what's her name? Mommy, this mom, I only saw mommy ma. I've just said, Wummi has gave us more than enough narrative. One death is the gods kills him. The nurse kills him. His father kills him. What have you? He died for Liam to live. She knows what killed him, but she cannot say. And you are here to change the narrative by telling us that we should look in direct of others. Maybe they know, the only thing they know is they were greedy to the point of not coming out to say the truth. Hold
on, madam. I'm not going to allow you to keep on lying on me when I'm standing. I don't know what you heard.
I don't lie on people.
Okay, so you listen to me. Now let me explain to you again. Let me clarify that part before you move forward. I do not know what you heard. All I said is that I do not know why a brother will be somewhere and something will happen to your brother and he will not say a word. So therefore, for me, I'm keeping every channel open. Is it Wummi that is protecting Adura, or is it Adura that is protecting Wummi? Who's protecting who? So I don't know what you mean that I'm trying to change
the narrative. Adura does not have a job while his brother
So Adura does not have one?
He does not have a job while his brother was alive. Adura now is now one of the singer or is a celebrity in their way. Stepping up to replace his brother
So
Somebody
now you can see
somewhere
that we
promised,
send it.
let me finish. No, I will finish my
We
sentences,
send
sir.
the same thing
I
now,
will finish
right?
my
We say Adra
sentences,
does not have
sir.
a job.
I will finish my sentences, sir.
So what
That's
about
to
what
tell
Adra
that's
wanted
to
to say
tell
in the
us
courts?
that
but public
somewhere somebody promised someone a better life. Buy the truth from them, and it is not a science rocket for us to know all this. It is for us to think properly.
So
You
if
coming
so-
now telling us that it might be Adura. You are trying to change our narrative. Adura, I'm not saying Adura is not capable.
Who say it might
I'm
be
not
Adura?
saying nobody
I
is
don't really know. I
not
don't know
capable.
what you heard.
But
Who say it
I'm
might be
saying
Adura?
here
Who say
that
it
you
might
coming up
might be
today to
Adura?
want to say, why are we looking at a woman's narrative? We will look at Wummi
So
for
we
who
should totally
Wummi
overlook a
for
boy
who Wummi is
that
to
refused to
Mohbad.
explain
For
to his
who
father
Wummi
what happened
is
to his
to
brother. Is that
Mohbad.
what you're saying?
I will expect
You
to
think
say,
we
I
should
will
overlook
expect
the boy?
your wife to speak on your behalf. I will
Okay.
expect
So
your
who are the
wife
people?
to
Who are the
come
people
out and
benefiting
tell us
more?
the
Who are the people
truth.
benefiting? Who are the people? Who are the people benefiting?
Well, she
from,
wants us to believe that she's the wife and she's the mother of his child, so she benefits even more.
See,
And
madam,
that's
don't
the
push
whole
me
game.
don't push me to sound like I'm defending Wummi. I don't like that.
Yeah, well,
I'm
you sound
not-
like you are
I'm not
actually.
here.
You sound like you
I'm
are
not-
from the beginning.
No, I don't.
That
I
is why
don't
I had
know
to
what
come out.
mind you have. I don't know what hair you have. I don't know how you were able to process my words. I'm not here to defend anybody. I'm not part of you guys that always try to have an argument. I don't want to have an argument.
What do you
with
mean,
anybody.
you guys? What are you
And
doing
then do
here?
not push me in that
What are you
direction.
doing here? If you
because
don't want
that is
to,
not me.
why
All I am
are
saying
you
is that-
here in the first place? Why are you here?
Daniel,
Why are
the
you
same-
here? You should be
you should
somewhere
ask
else.
yourself-
You
you
don't want to
should-
argue.
You should
We are
ask
here
yourself
sharing-
that. You should ask
we are
yourself
here-
that question.
We are here sharing
You
information.
should
and
ask yourself
working
that
together.
question. You should ask yourself
well,
that
I
question.
came
Not
here
me.
to say to you that you cannot all of a sudden want
You
to change our
You cannot tell me what you
to be
can't tell
looking
me
at
what to
somebody
believe.
else. in
Believe
that
what
room.
you wanted to believe. Don't tell me what to believe.
I'm not knowing
You
anything
understand that
upon
part?
you, and I'm saying
So-
to you,
so you believe-
that
you
for
believe-
me, for women
you
to be
believe
present,
whatever you wanted
Wummi
to
has told us more than 7 different persons that kills Mohbad.
Okay,
We've not had
sure.
anything like that from any other one except Wummi.
Oh,
Well, it's
okay.
only Wummi that came up to tell us if it is not this one, it is the God is that. And now you are saying it might not even be Wummi. So who is it then? Has
Well,
anybody spoken? Has anybody
all
acknowledged any other people?
all I said, right? We don't know who's protecting who. If you have issue with that, then process it. That is your own issue. That's what I said. I don't know why the brother would be protecting the wife. That's what I said. And if you have issue with that, if you can process that rightly, I don't have any more explanation for you.
I don't have explanation for you either.
So that's what I said. I don't know
don't
why
have
the
any
brother would
explanation
protect
for
your
you. You
wife.
cannot come up here and
If something happens to your brother and you are around where that can actually happen, and then you are protecting the killer, then you are as guilty as that person.
Exactly.
Right?
But
So,
we are coming
you
back
are
to where
guilty
I am.
as that
What's
person.
the difference between Adura and Wummi is the fact that Wummi has given us more than numerous narrative regarding the fire of Mohbad.
At least she gave us something to work with. At least she opened her mouth to give us. At least she gave us something to work with. What about the brother that didn't say something? That didn't say nothing. What about the brother that did not say anything? What about the brother that didn't say anything?
Yeah, it's better not to say anything than trying to change all the narrative to somebody else.
If you read,
is it Wummi that's supposed to be more penny? Is it Wummi that's supposed to be more penny?
Interrogation, do I call it submission?
His junior brother.
Adura said everything was from Wummi. Everything Adura said in the inquest during the interrogation was that Wummi told me, and Wummi did not object to it. So how can we not be saying we should look onto Adura? Let us think. This is not that we are just talking. These people have gone to inquest. They have said what they want to say. And they are still saying that we should look onto Adura now. Most of them.
We don't really have to
already at
we don't have to
inquest.
rush the judge people.
And the CT said, Adura said, Wummi told me this, Wummi told me that. And Wummi did not object. What else do we want?
I wonder.
He's a game player. Wummi is a master player.
Don't mind them. They want to come and change our narrative.
Impossible. Impossible.
To look at somebody else.
You know what? What I would say is this. Mr. Captain is thinking like a detective. A detective who is looking for a criminal or for a crime. He's not limiting his scope onto one possibility. Let us look at different possibilities. I won't blame him for it can come from any angle. But we have to look beyond that based on circumstances and revelations we've had over time.
Lorenzo, please, let me interject. If he's going to look from the interrogative of the police or from any side, it cannot be at this 11th month. We have been doing this since the 4th month. Before we now focused on a particular person, how can he not be at the 11th month? We now be saying this. All this what he's saying now should have come before now. We should have looked into all those things. Why now? When we have all concluded and we have seen the lights. Why are you taking us back? All these things should have been done when the incident happened. Why now?
Yes.
Why are you telling us now after we have seen the light, after we have seen where the case is going?
I agree.
We're going back to 1st month, 2nd month.
I agree with you. And what I've said earlier is that the person that was with him at the last minute of his birth should be held responsible. It's either he come out to confess or he come out to tell us if somebody she worked for or somebody came in that she saw could have done the dirty job. So if there is nobody she can present to us, we are 100% right to nail the death of Mohbad on her, which is very, very correct, absolutely correct. Because you have not been able to convince us, as you have said. She has given us like 5 different narratives. Babani, Prime Boy ni, Industry God ni, Lagwaja Koni, Kini Koni. Why can't you have a voice and stand by what you
said so by what is it called? The man that it was the death Mohbad supposed to die. Liam supposed to die. That Mohbad died.
No, she has given us enough clues to hold to nail it on her. Because you are not stable with many things. The post.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Did you not honestly believe that what happened to Mo, that the brother knows the truth? And all what do you honestly believe that whatever woman knows, the brother knows? Did you believe that?
Yeah, I can believe it 75%. You know why? Because Mohbad and Wummi were constantly present with Mohbad in his last 72 hours.
God bless you.
But do you believe that whatever that Wummi knows, the brother knows at least close to whatever that
Yes, it might know to some
level.
You know what? Hold on, sir. Even at the why I will not 100% beat my chest to that question is this. When Adura was brought before the coroner and questions were asked, 75% of what he said was that CY told me. He didn't say he saw. He didn't say he saw or I was there. CY told me. So with that, I could give a benefit of doubt to the fact that this guy was being fed or was being brain twisted by narrative and explanation of CY. Direction to CY Veko Ibeni Omuguarenwo. I will not say he's a wise boy. I can authoritatively say Adura is a foolish brother. A very stupid brother. So for him to have submitted himself to be maneuvered
and be mismanaged, mentored.
Hold on, I want to explain something.
No, there's something that I pick. Captain, please, there's something that I pick in your earlier conversation. You know, Mr. Gressy was trying to like paint a narrative that Mohbad and Wummi was together in a room in his final moment. And you picked on what was it called? The railings, and the narrative changed. Can you go back to that conversation, please? Please.
Why actually? The reason why the reason why I mentioned Adura, what's his name again, was I said somebody mentioned rail, and that rail is not in the room, that the rail is outside. So if the rail is part of what happened to Mo, so that means the brother will attest to that. He will know that this is what happens to my brother. Why is it that the brother is not coming out to actually, because if the boy wanted to speak in the court, and so the mom said, "Don't." What about if the mom believes that what he's about to say is going to implicate him, and the mother doesn't want him to say it? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not here. I'm not here fighting for Wummi. I'm not here. I don't care who Wummi is, but I wanted to know the reason why something will happen to your brother, and then you're protecting somebody against that. I can't process. I'm trying to process it. I can't. It's not if I'm in the house with my junior brother, and then something happens to me, right? And then my wife, my brother is protecting my wife against me. Do you know I can send my brother? I can send my wife out of the house, but my brother is still gonna be in my life.
Okay, let me ask you this
trying to tell me that Wummi, despite the fact Wummi kills the wife, but she's not the closest person.
Blood.
The brother is. The brother should be able to tell the family, the dad, at least exactly what happened.
Do you think if Wummi knows that it is Adura that killed his brother, she will be accusing the father, she will be accusing Prime Boy?
Both of them have something that's connecting them. They have something that's connecting them.
Cover him. Do you think it will be
there's a reason why the boy can't speak. And if one is being promised, the reason why he can't speak, then he's also a killer. If he's been promised something and you're not speaking out about what happened to your brother, then you're also a killer.
It's an accomplice, not a murderer.
You're also a killer.
Not a murderer.
What happened to your brother? Nobody should defend the boy.
Why would Wummi not say it is Adura all this while?
Nobody is saying it's Adura. I don't know what this woman actually heard. I don't know why you've not been able to process all I said. I did not tell you it's Adura that did it. My question is, why is he not speaking? So, woman, I don't know what you've been hearing.
Let me talk to you, please. You see, thank you very much, panelists. Thank you, the host. Thank you, the commenters.
Vengeance, please, I want to say something. It is not necessary that we push our sentiment to each other. You can talk about what you believe. If somebody is trying to express himself this is what I believe, it's not a crime. We have freedom of speech and freedom of association. I think it's okay for us to respect each other by not. Yeah?
Of course.
Yeah, please. Just carry on.
Okay, thank you very much. You see, I respect your opinion, Captain Solati, because what you have said was just a possibility. There was a likelihood. And then for more indications, Adura must have known everything that happened to Mohbad because he was in that building with Wummi. However, Adura might not be there to see exact thing that happened. But of course, he could join the dots and still got to know what happened to Mohbad. You said, why is Adura not coming out? Let me tell you something. They say there are enemies within. There are some family members that are chronic enemies than an outsider. There are some family members that are your greatest enemies than strangers. And let me tell you this, there is no one that can be put in a handway except he or she is sold out by an insider. If any harm will come to any man or any woman in life, an insider must be involved. That insider might be anybody. It might be your wife, it might be your husband, it might be your sister, it might be your brother, it might be your mother or your father. So the enemy within is greater than the enemy without. And that is what is happening. And that was what happened in the case of Mohbad. Let me tell you, Mohbad brother Adura must have been very jealous of Mohbad for a long time. Mohbad brother Adura must have been dreaming and wishing to step in the shoes of his brother.
Vengeance, please. The conversation started by Mr. Goresi saying that, asserted that Wummi was in the room when everything happened. And Captain said, what about the railings you had? It's not like Captain is supporting his team Wummi or something. Or Captain
I know.
Also. So please let us understand. It's not like he's trying to like paint everything like let's remove it from Wummi.
Yes,
it's not like a conversation. It started by converse. Like somebody was in the room when the guy buy, but he's trying to say, okay, if he buy in the room, what about the railings? You need to understand that fact.
I'm not having a go at campaign. Actually, I'm just saying in essence that Adura knows exactly what happened to Mohbad, and the reason why he has not spoken out is because.
Vengeance. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Panelists, the host, thank you for this opportunity. Vengeance. This is what happened here. Grace, we've analyzed this before. Adura knows what happened to Mohbad. He knows exactly what happens to Mohbad. Darusha knows what happens to Mohbad. But the conspiracy that will not make them talk is that they are going to be getting criminal charges to the fact that they witnessed the death of Mohbad and they were not able to say it out to the general public. That is accessories to murder. It is as same thing as second-degree murder. They have hand in the death of Mohbad. That is why nobody needs to tell them anything. That lawyer you saw that sat down with them that day has told them the implication of telling anybody what happened to Mohbad. As at the time the situation was going on, they witnessed it, they did not call for help, they did not render aid. And that alone has put them in accessories conspiracy to the murder. So that alone, hands on their neck. They are not suspect. They are accomplices and accessories to that murder. So, before they will take oath, that one alone, vengeance, nobody wants to be in that situation. That one alone has put them under no talk, no say anything. Before you ask, okay, to make it sealed up, let's take oath. But now, this is what it can make it better. If Adura walk up to the team, Baba team, that I know this is what happened, but I want to do a plea deal. I will tell you exactly what happened. I'll get a lesser sentence. It will go for manslaughter, which is just 7 years. That is the only way you can get Adura to speak. If you think Adura will speak now, hey, it's going to be going down for more than 15 to 20 years. But if you are going to give him a plea deal for a manslaughter, reduce it to manslaughter, it could get 5 to 7 years. And the whole case is settled within 2 weeks. So don't expect Adura to come and talk. No matter what, Adura will not talk.
Thank you.
They can make mistakes.
Just hold on. I can say to some extent or authoritatively that Mohbad is not really coming out to say the truth because he's shielding and protecting Adura.
God bless you.
That is why. You know what I'm saying? That everybody said I'm changing the narrative. Adura knows something. Yeah, Mohbad is shielding.
Do you think that Mohbad's mom is protecting
Adura is shielding CY. Adura is shielding CY. Yeah, Mohbad is shielding Adura. The change is like one-on-one until they break that bond. until they break that chain that connects all of them together. We
see, my brother. I believe my mom's mom knows the truth.
Sure.
And that is reason why she does not want the son to speak out, because she knew
100%.
if this guy should open his mouth and tell us what happened, it's going to implicate the guy himself. And because she has just lost a son, she wants to protect another one. So people, we need to understand, because this is the mistake we made with all this Naira Marley and all that. We have to open up. We have to open up to every possibility. It's not that does not mean we are trying to say this is how it happened. You know, you don't just accept you attest to the real truth. Don't just say this is exactly how it happened. Because how can a brother? I don't know how you guys were able to process it. My brother in my house, something happened, and then and then you think is the wife only. The brother is as guilty as the wife. Let's face it. And then the boy, I'm very sure the boy actually wanted to say the truth in the court. He doesn't care that day. He wants to say it all. He wants to open his mouth, but the mom wants to protect him. Please don't say it. They will arrest you here. That is what happened that day. You think my mom's mom, she's protecting Wummi? Please, come on. She ain't protecting Wummi. She's protecting her son.
Yeah,
100%.
You're right. I said it so many times ago. I said it on the platform. I said Wummi has turned Mohbad, Dausa, and Adura to liabilities. They are not treasures anymore. They have turned them to liabilities. Wummi has put them so deep at every stage of this case. Wummi keeps putting them so deep, and so deep into this case, so that there will not be a way out for them. Wummi knows exactly what she's doing with them. Wummi is playing with them mentally. The lawyer just like the captain.
He has a liquid property. Wummi has a liquid property and ask them to go and be carrying rubbish from the house. Go and carry it. And then she has the cash.
That is it. You see,
because èmi rò pé ọdẹ pé kò tiẹ̀ lè sọ̀rọ̀ bọ́ mo rí tó kọrin recently now.
Oníjẹkújẹ ni.
It's good just protect this guy now.
Vengeance.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
God bless you, Ifa.
Plea bargain. All we can do for Adura is a plea bargain. It will help the matter. If we can get a plea bargain done for Adura. Sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
No, sir.
You see, host, what's up, Baba? Gregzy, Ekason. The captain. Good afternoon, sir.
Arifala Joko Madagba. Westo is. This one, I didn't see all of you guys. I'm sorry I didn't mention you guys. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry, guys.
Akpari is on another call, I guess. So the issue here is very simple. I don't think we should focus one and let one be. Just like what Captain is trying to express. But why are we now quoting the law now? Do you think they are keeping quiet coincidentally? They are not keeping quiet coincidentally. This is a case of conspiracy. Right from onset, they all know if you are not involved and you don't want to be involved, why do you keep quiet? Why can't Adura come out initially, even before the Corona inquest, to say something? Now he has the heaven and earth opportunity not to be a suspect or an accessory to a murder or anything. At the Corona inquest, he has heaven and earth opportunity to be free. That is the first step of interrogation, openly. I don't think Adura has been taken to
either Panti or Kirikiri for interrogation because I've never heard anything of such. Even at the coroner inquest, Adura was not intentionally invited. It was when CY is narrating the side of our own story.
God bless you. God bless you. CY was the last person that spoke. And it was CY that mentioned Adura's name. And that people think David Fadile now insisted that they bring Adura.
What even comes about that name, Adura, was when they were talking about the Indomie. That was what brings up the name of Adura.
That was when
in this whole saga. Adura agreed to the fact that he is the one who cooked the Indomie, but the misunderstanding there is this. I don't want to use the word misunderstanding there. The game that I sense there is this. In the sense that it is not well composed to me, to my own thinking and my view. Adura agreed to the fact that he cooked the Indomie, and he said after cooking the Indomie, CY was the one who served the Indomie, gave Adura his own portion, Mohbad's portion, and our own portion, which means 3 of them ate the Indomie. But categorically, CY denied the fact that she knew anything about Indomie. She said she didn't even know Mohbad eats Indomie, not until Mohbad for meat. She didn't know anything about Indomie. You understand? The Indomie issue is what brought Adura's name to this whole saga. And when Adura is given heaven and earth opportunity at the court to talk, what keeps him quiet?
Adura would have. He wants to eat another Indomie before he can speak.
I believe we've come this far for this case, and most of these, let me just say, stories, we've gone beyond that. We need way forward. Way forward. People need to I don't know, probably the people left. I don't want to say people need to come together or people that are left. We need to fight this battle strategically. You get? We've lost so many opportunities of bringing out the true narrative or what we believe to be the truth narrative. People in the front line needs to hold on to this grip and make things happen. We can't just be talking about what they said in Corona Inquest 6 months ago, 7 months ago. Way forward, please. Way forward.
You see, I'm coming, sir. If you want the way forward in this homicide case, you keep revisiting what has come up officially, not what came up unofficial. Those are the area, and this, you see, this official issue is what led to recalling some witnesses, the likes of CY and the likes of Samilari, that they need to come to the Corona Inquest. CY has been there, they still call her back. Samilari and Iramali are going there for the first time. It's because they are revisiting this issue and they are picking out some points each and every time they revisit the issue. In as much you want to go beyond the issue, you don't want to talk about the issue, where will you fetch out your point from? Where would you start from? Where do you want to pick from? You understand? So you keep revisiting, that is when you keep getting the new points to tackle. Will it be this? Can it be this? Is it this or this? This is where we forge ahead. Now, the next sitting on the 11th, if possible, these 7 witnesses are there. To me, I'm very, very sure they can't take more than 2 per day. The rest will be adjourned, I'm sure. But what they are saying here, what Captain is trying to tell people is that our 100% focus is on Wummi. What about the other people in the house? Is it that only Wummi should be prosecuted and others should walk free? And at the same time, we get it. You see, it's very funny. At the same time, we don't want Baba Mohbad to lose another son. And at this point in time, if Wummi is not innocent, Wummi has already made Baba to lose Mohbad, and definitely Baba will lose Adura if care is not taken, and lose Darosha at a time. Because if we are to face the reality, they go to the court, if they are to be prosecuted, just like what Bayo Billion explained to all of us now, either we like it or not, they are accessories to murder. They are accessories to murder. And they are trying to cover some secrets. And while covering the secrets, they are in danger. Each and every minute as the day goes by, they are getting more deep in this mess each and every minute. It is too late for anyone to just come out and confess now and you think they are going scot-free. No, it's not done anywhere. None of them we came out now to confess and go scot-free. No. You are coming out now is to confess. You are not coming as a witness, you are coming as a suspect. So you are confessing to the crime now as it stands. You understand? Assuming when they are given the first opportunity at the inquest, Adura has opened up. And this is what happened. This is what I saw. Although he gave some clue for the fact that there is a fight between Wummi and her husband right from the house before the show and after the show back to the house. And even the following day, it continues. You understand? He gave the clue. What do you think the issue is? They are talking about visa and all that.
He also said, right, sorry, my brother. He also said, nobody can claim that they saw him on Monday.
You see, he said that with
he said nobody can come out and say they saw him on Monday.
No, not so, sir. Let's be factual. He clarified it, and I think there is a time being mentioned. He said he went to the room to give them phone by 12 noon. And from that 12 noon on Monday, nobody can say they saw Mohbad. From 12 noon on Monday, nobody can claim they saw Mohbad. And I still remember somebody still said he saw Mohbad in the evening on Monday. So all these things, people are trying to cooperate. And at the same time, there's always loopholes.
God bless you. Arifa, please hold on, sir. Arifa, hold on. He mentioned, sir, hold on, sir. He said that you would say that after the argument, around noon, that was the last time you saw him. And he said, still he died. And he said, yes. So he confirmed that after the argument at 12 o'clock noon, that was the last time they saw him until Tuesday. But in page 160, now this is the complication. In page 160, that is the base legal team were inviting Wummi in the first instance. Also, they quoted the fact that new evidences came up that established slot fight in the house. In page 160, Wummi said that Mohbad came downstairs, he sharp, and came to play with his workers downstairs in page 160 of the CTC. So those are the three instances. Now, there's one instance of the fact that he said that he came downstairs to take shower, while Adura said that as of Monday 12 o'clock, nobody saw him. Then the second instance was he never mentioned fight. So there's no way we're going to talk about this without going back to that city on what said on that oath will determine which way forward. But when Baba Mohbad's legal team were requesting for Wummi, the magistrate, for a reason, denied that application because he's saying that the evidence were not enough to bring Wummi back. So that's me, I think, conspiracy right there. Because the magistrate was supposed to be fight. And yeah, if somebody says that seven fights. He didn't fight the protest on the carnival, and after the carnival on the way home, at the gate of Dashi Way, for somebody to see that Wummi was choking Mohbad on his shirt. Wummi was choking Mohbad on his shirt. Somebody that is bleeding profusely, Wummi choked him on his shirt. So that means that's a great level of argument or fight. And then they got home again. Wummi continued the fight for extra 2 hours, and Adura can be the only one that will tell us what the argument was or the fight was about. It's no argument. So those are evidences the legal team uses as the basis to bring her back, but the magistrate refused. Now they have to use the ASP one they submitted the report that used the word profusely. Now they want to bring him back. They have to use Prime Boy's case. But now we see what's going to happen. Something is going to be going back to establish why we extend the issue of fight. One. Number two, why did Wummi confirm that Adura is coming back? Wummi says that Prime Boy came Mohbad came downstairs on Monday evening to play and took shower. While Adura said he did not come downstairs on Monday after 12. So you see, there's still a long way for us to go. All we have to do is stop the fight, keep analyzing, keep pushing out the errors, keep pointing it out there, the evidences in which we have this case. And we're going to poke them right. We're going to poke them right in their eyes, in their face. It is white, it's not black. We should stop this our fight and argument and stop. As we're analyzing this, we can see that there are errors that have been committed, and we are seeing that there are facts that needs to be pointed out. Please, let's go on and do this analysis more. Thank you.
Mr. Bayo, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Bayo, thank you so much. I just want to add to what you said. This is why I have issue with people that are begging Mama Mohbad and Adura and Darosha. They forgot to tell them that there is no way Adura and Darosha will go to jail even if Baba forgive them. It's not about Baba's forgiveness now. It's about the law. They are accomplices. If they don't go back down for being a part of Mohbad's mother, they will go down for embalming. They should not forget that. They should let Mama Mohbad realize that, see, okay, you don't want to lose this one. It's not going to die, but it's going to go to jail for some time. But don't worry, it will soon come out and come and enjoy with you. That is where I have the problem with them. Adura better take the plea deal and get out of this thing rather than going down with Wummi. So I don't understand why everybody keeps saying, Baba, please forgive them. Please forgive. It is not about Baba. Okay, Baba has said it. I'm forgiving them. But what does the law say? That doesn't mean they're not going to court. They have to be there. So people saying, oh, they're giving them money, they're donating for them. It is fine by me. I have no problem with that. But please don't deceive them. Let them know that there is a law in Nigeria. They have committed a crime. They were there, they said nothing. They were in the house with Mohbad. They were in the house with Wummi when she did that thing. Even if they are not in the room with him, they are accomplices. You kept quiet. You should have said what you knew, but they didn't do that. So surely they're going to go down. But they should let them realize, okay, your sentence might be light. Come and tell the court, oh, I'm sorry, I lied. I have the whole truth. This is the truth, and these are my evidence. Then you say, oh, please, if I do this, can I get lesser judgment? That's how they can get
sentencing. They can sign a deal. Plea deal.
My brother. That's why I just came up. Thank you so much.
I believe before it will get to a level of plea bargain, definitely they must have appeared before the courts. You understand? That means they agree to the fact that they are guilty,
No. Arifa, the case is still with the police, and the police are the prosecuting team. If they go to the police right now,
This is the right time.
they can come out now. It's going to fasten, and you know why they give the PD is that the judicial money is being reduced. The cost of all this case will be put into consideration. The cost, the time frame, and the stress will be put into consideration. Because you're saving us a lot of time, you're saving us a lot of finances, you're saving us a lot of stress. We're going to give you 7 years for conspiracy. Their lawyer will beat it down. They will beat it down, negotiate maybe for a first-time offender, or maybe because they want to do some probation and stuff like that. They can beat it to accessories to murder, conspiracy, or neglect, or so, whatever it is, for 5 years, which is better.
That is what I'm saying. That's
They
what
will
I'm
not
saying.
appear on charge sheet. These people will
That is what
appear
I'm
on charge
saying.
sheet no matter what. They will appear on charge sheet no matter what they do, either for embezzlement or for accessories to murder.
Thank you
That is
very
what
much.
I'm saying. That is what I'm saying.
Just 2 minutes, Arifa. You see, one of the things that I would like people to know is inconsistency of Wummi. Cynthia Adebanjo is enough reason why Wummi Cynthia Adebanjo should be behind bars by now. Inconsistency in your testament at different points in time is enough reason, even if they don't have any other evidence, is enough reason to have Wummi behind bar, because she has tried all she could to deceive the court, to deceive the public into believing what did not happen. And I also have this to say, you see, for those people that are telling Yamubai, they are telling Adua, they are telling all of them, don't worry. If anybody is looking for true justice, Adua, Daosa, they will not be spared. I'm telling you the truth. They will not be spared in this cause of justice.
God
They are
bless you.
accessories. I'm telling you.
God bless you.
They are accessories. Wummi cannot go down alone. However, just like my brother said, they may temper justice with mercy if they come out to tell the world what they know. But if they keep maintaining silence, they will go down, and they will go down deeply, just like people have said. But people should stop lying to them. People should stop telling them, don't worry. No, it is not like that. This is a court, it's a law, and this is a murder case. And when you keep silence, when you are supposed to talk, they say silence is acceptance. Silence. When you keep silent, when you're supposed to talk, you can be jailed for it. When you talk and you lie, when you're supposed to keep silent, you can also be jailed for it. And that's what Aduna and not all of them have done. Wummi has tied their hands. Wummi has put them in the dungeon of this case. Wummi knows exactly what she's doing. Whosoever has been advising Wummi concerning everything that happened in this case, that person is wise. And Wummi is taking into advantage every evil cancer that they are giving her. So Adua and Daosa, they're in trouble. Please, I'm not intending to say it. They are in big trouble, actually. That's the truth. Brother, they have to come out and face their devil now before it is too late. Thank you.
Let me cheat something. When people don't really want, except we're looking for revenge instead of justice. People doesn't want Adua's name being mentioned and the manager. I don't get it. I still don't really get it. These people conspire together. If anything happens, if we should say, okay, what happens to Mohbad happened in that house, it is a conspiracy. And there's no way you pull out Wummi's name and then you don't put Adua's on his side and the manager on his side. It's not complete. It is not complete. After that happens in the house, okay, come on. Most mom, right? Somebody gave the phone to that woman. Somebody stole the phone from her house. Did she tell police that, oh, this is when I got my son's phone? This is who gave me the phone. Why did you collect the phone? Did you tell the police that there's one particular phone that was stolen from me? That is on the side, right? After this thing happened in the house, as it is being alleged, they also carried the boy inside the car and they went to hack movie outside and start crying that the guy just this like it just happened inside that car. So and I'm very sure Adra is also there. So who are those people? So we cannot keep on mentioning women, and that's this reason why all those people, because we gave every other person involved in this case a VIP treatment, and that is why it's so easy for them to ride easily. The only name is being mentioned is woman's name. ADB would have been dragging those other names by now. They would have been how to clarify themselves. But because no one is talking about them, the silly manager is there out there all the time enjoying himself. Adra was able to rent another accommodations, with Mubarak's property, and Wummi, she's a liquid property. Everybody just behaving, and the only name that's been mentioned is a Wummi, right? So can someone identify those people in the car on that day? Those people in that car the day they were crying that, Mubarak just, those guys in that car, we need to keep dragging everyone involved in this matter so that they can actually come out and say, oh, I didn't do this. But we just keep short and keep talking about women. At least our name is there already. Let's bring everybody along, every other person that we know that is in that house. Every other person, bring their name, every one of them, bring them out. Don't just keep dragging only her alone. Drag every one of them together. Adura is as guilty as anybody. If something happens to your brother in the same house, and whatever that's been promised to you, and you respect that, you value that more than your own blood brother, to me, you are even the main killer. You should be the one to be locked up first before anybody in that house, even before Wummi. You should be the first. And that's the reason why, if every one of you thinking most mom, she's protecting Wummi, you're mistaken. She's protecting her son and her brother. Those are the people she's protecting, not Wummi. And trust me, Wummi said one word, that she knew what happened to Mubarak. She knew who killed Mubarak. Do we know who she's talking about? Maybe even the person that she's talking about is just right in our nose that we're looking for. Please, let's open our eyes. We need to open our mind to every possibility. You understand? Every one of them knows what happened, and they are keeping it tight. And I said it, I'm going to repeat it again. When you see Nigeria being united like that, trust me, the only time we unite is not when something good is happening. It's when something bad. That is the only time we're quite very good. No one wants to speak.
Oh, wow.
Captain, sir. Captain, you see, what people don't understand is that, Captain, people don't understand that we have another joker. And the joker is the driver. That